Hi guys, welcome to Earth Angel established 1990. So, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope upon viewing this video you will like to join my angelic realm. If that's the case, make sure you like this video, subscribe, but also hit that bell to get notified of all my videos when they post, because you don't want to miss it, y'all, because baby, let me tell you, I am thorough. I spill the tea because, like I told my Instagram followers, I have a customer service based background. So, one of my things that stands out or, makes me different from other people is I treat my customers like my friends. So, one of my favorite aspects of customer service was being a barista, because barista, you got that intensity, but also that chill vibe. And I love the interaction with the customers because you actually got to know the customers through their flavor palette by talking to them. So I always treated my customers like friends, warm, friendly, inviting. So that's when you join my angelic realm, just say, hey, I got a new friend. But I am that type of friend, that type of friend that's going to not always tell you what you want to hear, but tell you what you need to hear. And that's how it is. We might bump heads. You might get triggered by messages that I say. But trust me, it's all love. It's all love. We all are healing. None of us is perfect. I always tell people when they DM me or message me privately, with me, it's the judgmental free zone. Okay? So, like I said, this is a friendship that it's going to be fun. It's going to have its highs. It's going to have its lows. It's going to have the laughs and it's going to have the cries. But it's all worth it. So, you don't want to miss that. So, if you want to see more daily messages, make sure you hit my Instagram. I have all that information in the description, as well as I have a TikTok now, guys. So I post my DIYs, my spiritual DIYs, as well as little daily reads. It's short because you only got like 1 to 3 minutes, but it's a little something for the collective. So all that information can be found right below, excuse me, in the description. So let's get to the main event, what you came for. So today, what are we doing? I feel like sometimes we spend so much time consumed with the romance of wanting union, of wanting reunion, of wondering what the person thinks about us. We spend so much time of that connection and what the other person wants that sometimes we get lost. Okay, so what do I mean by that? We lose our identity. Okay, and then the other thing in a separation, and I tell people all the time when they ask me, well, when are we going to get back together? The Lord isn't going to allow y'all to get back together until you did the work. So this is what this video is about. One, we're going to discover who you are, because what I've been seeing when I was coming up with the subject is it's a lot of low self-esteem going on right now. It's a lot of questioning, a lot of critiquing. And so if your vibrations are low, you're not going to be able to get into union. Okay, you're not going to be able to get in union or reconciliation. So we need to kind of raise our vibrations. So we're going to do that by discovering who you are, and then we're going to go and transition into what needs some drastic healing before anything can take place. So the video is going to be split in two parts. The first part is going to be who you are, so you can rediscover who you are, because sometimes you need that, I don't know, that confidence boost. Because sometimes when we, especially in a twin flame union, when we have one person who's constantly playing with our mentals, making us question, are we crazy, whatever, we kind of lose ourselves. Because like I said, we kind of get in that chase of obsession mode. Why don't they like me? What's wrong with me? So that's why I'm going to help with that. We're going to figure out who you are. And then we're going to end with what needs drastic healing. So what's the main thing that's keeping you from union? or reconciliation. So, I know you can't see the cards too good. Y'all know how I do it. I'm going to have it enlarged so you can see it. Take as much time as you need to meditate and intuitively pick which card you feel more drawn to. And then click that link to get to your message. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile One. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so you pick the mirror of truth, determination, achievement, ambition. So, before we get into this card and into your reading, if you missed the introduction, I'm going to tell you what today's reading is about. So, I feel like sometimes we become consumed with what does our person think of us? Why doesn't our person love us? Or why did we separate? Or what do I need to do to change? We give our power away to our person, right? Okay, because sometimes we just want that union or that reconciliation so bad. So in that kind of energy, we lose ourselves. And when I was coming up with the subject matter for YouTube, what I was seeing was it's a lot of low self-confidence. It's a lot of over critiquing ourselves. It's a lot of doubting, and that is typical in a twin flame kind of connection, because in a twin flame you always have one, the runner, two, the chaser. Okay, so the runner kind of fucks with the chaser head, because it's like, wow, how can okay, so with the twin flame, when you first meet each other, for those who have been, because I know it may be different viewers, it may be people who haven't met their twin flame, and it's the viewers who have or feel they have, and they're trying to figure out, well, when are we going to get back together? So, in a twin flame connection, when you first meet each other, it's like some out of this world experience. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna know if this is your twin flame, because it's gonna be this comfortability, this familiarity. This person is going to spark your heart and your mind like no other person. And when you first start, it's gonna be magical. Like I know with me and my twin, my thing, I was like, we always created our own world. And one of the cards from my last reading was, I think, something about no words need to be spoken or something like that. That is definitely the epitome of my twin flame and I. Like, we were very simple. We didn't need much but just us two. And it was just like magical, right? So it's like you experience that. And it's like you have all this love, all this feeling. And that love and intensity is too much for the runner twin. Okay? So you may be the awakened twin. You're like, fuck, I know what this is. This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. But your twin is like, oh shit, whoa, because maybe they weren't expecting that, you know? And it's like they open themselves up and they allow themselves to fall, but now they're feeling vulnerable. They're like, fuck, oh, no, no, no. So they get scared. So what do? They go and run. A lot of twins, when they run, what do? They go in another connection. So the awakened twin is like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how the hell did you give me? Let me fix this a little bit, y'all. Sorry. How the hell did you give me that kind of love and now you just treating me bad like you don't know me, you saying mean shit to me, you getting in another connection, you may be throwing this new person. So the awakened twin is confused as fuck, and that fucks with the mental. And then with the runner twin, because even though as much as they try to deny that connection, right, they know it. Even though they deny it, they know it. So they come in and out, in and out. So that fucks with the awakened twins' mental. Because it's like, okay, whoa, do you love me? Do you not? Is it me? What do I need to do? Come on, like, I want this so bad. Tell me, talk to me. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And that's usually why separation occurs. One, because the Lord doesn't want you to be treated like shit, okay? When your person is it's like when the Lord puts you in their life and you know you haven't done nothing wrong and you're loving them, whatever the case may be, and this person is just confused and the Lord sees how it's playing with your mentals and your heart, he's going to separate. That's the first thing. Two, because you get so consumed with this person, you forget what the Lord wants you to do. See, we all have a spiritual mission, and it's like all of us. Some, it's going to be short, you know, and some, it's going to be little, some, it's going to be big. We all have some type of mission we are supposed to complete each life that we have. So, if we get so consumed with our partner, the Lord is like, whoa, no. Now you're getting so consumed with this person, you losing sight of what I want you to complete in this life. So that's why he will separate you. So one, you can connect more to your spirituality. A lot of people are going to be tarot, mediums, okay, shamans, healers, okay, and sometimes we kind of forget about that because we're so busy chasing after our person. So that's two reasons that usually a separation happens. It's not, nothing is wrong with you. It's one, your person's not in the right state. And that's usually because they come from a broken background. And so this love is so intense, it's like, whoa, they're not used to being vulnerable. And two, because you are supposed to complete some type of spiritual awakening. You may be awakened to who your twin is, but now it's part two. You awaken to who your twin flame is, but now it's part two of who are you. So this is why I wanted to do this reading. For you, if you've been questioning yourself, if you've been low vibrational, because that's another thing. If you low vibrational, you're going to push your person more away. If you're in that obsessive thing, it's a twin. They're going to sense it. They're going to feel it. So when you on a, God, I want you so bad. Your person like, whoa, they can feel it and they running. But when you say, fuck it, it's your loss, it's on me, and you are doing what you need to do, raising your vibrations, connecting to your spiritual side, then that's when God's going to say, okay, now I'm going to slowly let this person re-enter. Okay, because you're going to be the twin to awaken them to what it is and also their spiritual journey. So I know kind of rap with that, but I think I needed to do that because, like I said, I get so many times with what is the twin flame, okay, journey. And if this is my twin flame, and that's why I did the reading that I did last time. So if you haven't did that, please check that out. Because I said why this separation happened, what you're supposed to be working on. So, like I said, that's the main question I always get. One is just a twin flame. Like I said, you're going to know. You don't need a tarot reader to tell you. You're going to know in your heart if that's your twin flame or not. And then the next thing is going to be like, well, if we're twin flames, why they treating me so bad? I done got people tell me they done did all this fucked up stuff. Yeah, that's how it is. And I'm telling y'all, that's exactly how it is. And no, it doesn't make sense to us because we're like, well, what the fuck? We giving love, but they picking somebody else because it scares them. They might not be as open and vulnerable as you and I are. So they do fucked up shit. And like I told one person when I was explaining it, and that's why everybody don't end up with their twin flame, that sometimes the twin that is the runner does so much fucked up shit to the waking twin. Sometimes the waking twin say, I'm done. It's too much. You know, emotionally, mentally fuck with me beyond repair. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And you got another lifetime to figure it out. And I think I want people, when I say you got another lifetime, people be like, I don't want another lifetime. I want right now. I said, oh, okay. I could dig it. Who the hell does want to wait another lifetime when they know who their twin is? It's all on you. People always want to come to the tarot. Well, tell me, what should I do? I'm not going to tell you what to do. Everything is a choice. You know in your heart, you know what your twin to put you through. If you're willing to forgive it and you're willing to heal, then y'all can be together. But if you're going to worry about the judgment and critique of others, it don't matter what the fuck any tarot reader tell you. You know in your heart what you're going to do. All I can do is guide you. So don't look at me as the holy grail to tell you an answer that you know in your heart. If you know this person and fucked you up beyond repair, then you're going to let it go. But if you know that it's just you, it's that ego, like, fuck, I know they done fucked me up so much. I'm embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Everybody love stories different. That's why I say it's judgmental free zone with me, because I've been through it. I got some stories for days, baby. So nothing you can tell me. The only thing I don't fucking play with is with somebody physically abusing me. And to the verbal abuse to a certain extent, because sometimes people can be narcissistic assholes. And when you're twin like that, they got a lot of healing to do. But far as, oh, this person and did XYZ, stop worrying about what other people think. I feel like Noah, that's what they gave me just right now, the channel. When Noah said, stop worrying about what he wants, what I want, what your mother wants, what they want. What do you want? And that's what you need to be in that energy. What do you, the viewer, want? You either want this reconciliation or you don't. So, I done did a lot of rapping, but I wanted to be thorough because, like I said, I know I get a lot of questions about the twin flames. And, well, okay, when are we going to get back together? So, let's get into this card. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually read what this card is about. We're going to talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to continue with our reading. So, this card is called the Mirror, of Truth, Determination, Achievement, Ambition. There is great determination and focus about you. You have set your sights on a goal and are determined, and you will reach it. You are focused and ready for a new challenge. Nothing at this time will stand in your way. This newfound inner strength is empowering. You can feel the energy within you. The future looks bright, and there's the feeling of wanting more from life. This card suggests that this is just the beginning of your journey. Imagine how much more you can achieve if you stay focused. It is important not to be distracted at this time, as the more focused you are, the quicker you will reach your goals. Boom, power one. Before we go into the meaning, let's talk about this picture. Now, the first thing that I was picking up when I saw this picture, one, she is gorgeous. Is she not, y'all? Gorgeous. Power one, you are very attractive. But me, I look in the eyes. I feel like it's an insecurity. I feel like, power one, you don't freaking know how amazing you are. You question it all the time. You might question your looks. And you are beautiful. And even if you're masculine, okay, you're attractive, right? attractive, but I see it's this sadness in the eyes. And I feel like you are the type of person that constantly maybe critiques how you look, your facial features, your body, and you kind of question your intuition. I feel like you are this powerful person, but you don't trust it, right? And I'm also seeing, that's what I'm saying with the intuition, because it's like she has this like headpiece, and then it's like the centerpiece is right in the center of her head, and that's like with your third eye. And that's why I said I feel like you question your power. Now, now based off what this is saying about this card, you guys are working on something big. It's something you're passionate about, you're putting your energy in, but what I feel like you are being distracted by this connection. You can be being distracted with this connection on many ways. One, maybe being obsessed. Like, when am I going to get with this person? When are we going to get back together? Okay, stop. Two, it could be that this person has so much hot and cold energy, it's making you doubt how fucking awesome you are. Stop! Stop! Because you're fucking awesome. I'm telling you. And I want you right now while you're watching this video, to say, I am fucking awesome. I'm fucking strong. You're going to say just like this too, Power One. I am fucking strong. I am fucking awesome. I am powerful. Let me hear you say it. Hell yes, you are. So, who are you, Power One? You are this beautiful, strong, powerful being who does not realize just how powerful and strong you are. But you know what? Your girl, Earth Angel, established 1990, is about to go into details, because you need this confidence boost. But I'm going to tell you, if your person right now is on that bullshit, they're coming in and out of your life, they being hot and cold, baby, put them boundaries up, because right now your spiritual team is saying this is your time to focus on you and you making boss moves. Do you hear me? Say it with me, let the church say amen. Y'all know I'm a fool, but I'm serious. So, we got that. Let's transition into more cards of who are you. And after we do who are you, we're going to wrap it up with what area needs that drastic healing before reconciliation and or union. Okay, Pal One, who are you? Pal One, I want to tell you, I'm getting heavy Empress vibes. And the Empress in the tarot is this beautiful, nurturing, compassionate, the ideal of motherhood. So, some of you may be a mother. Some of you may be dang, I lost my train of thought. So like I said, some of you all may be a mother, but with this womb, like with this first card here, you all are birthing this new idea, birthing this new beginning. And look at these cards, y'all. These are so beautiful. I just got these cards. I always list what cards I got, because, when you go, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, but one thing I hate is when I see my fellow tarot card readers, and they have some of the most beautiful cards, and they don't list it. And I'm like, girl, boy, come on, give me the info, because I want some of them. Because let me tell y'all, I joke with my Instagram followers. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm obsessed with Oracle Tarot decks. I'm an artist, and that's what's my connection. Some people obsessed with the crystals. And don't get me wrong, I like the crystals, but I'm more obsessed with the actual decks because I feel like some are just so vivid and so beautiful. And it just, oh, I just feel this instant connect, this energy. And I just love it. So definitely please support the creators of these decks. Because look at this, y'all. Look how beautiful this is. So gorgeous. And I definitely wanted to support these decks. The African Goddess Rising deck just came out this month. And that's another problem I see in tarot. It's not a lot of diversity far as cards that really reflect. And if I'm wrong, y'all, spill the tea, put the comments, give me some decks that really display a variety of backgrounds as far as African American descent, maybe Indian, maybe Asian. It's a lot of tarot oracle decks that's, specifically around white American or English, whatever the case may be. I don't want to say Caucasian because some people get offended with that. So white, Caucasian, whatever you want to, a European, whatever you want to identify as. But so I definitely got to get this. But let me get back with you. So like I said with this womb, this is so beautiful. This is like the epitome of motherhood. And I feel like your spiritual team is saying that it's time to nurture you. You may be the person that's constantly focused on everyone else except for yourself. Except for yourself. You spread yourself thin. You give yourself to so many people. You neglect yourself. And this is a time to nurture, give compassion, give love, give healing to you. Focus on you. Now, on this card, I don't know the person, and I can find out, and I will actually put this song, because y'all know music is my other thing, my connection. But when I first saw this card, I thought of the song, I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm something, and I'm not going to take your shit. I am, whatever. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. I don't know all of the words, but that's like been one of the trends on TikTok and the Instagram reels. I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I'm not going to take your shit. Whatever, that's a little song. And that's what I got with this. Look at her. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You are such this beautiful person, Power One. And it's not only with the physical, but I definitely feel with the physical. I just feel like, and that's how it usually is, the most loving, beautiful souls don't even realize it because it's this humility. They don't even realize it. And you have the ability to be abundant. If you are struggling with financial stuff, you don't have to. You have the ability to manifest this. But what you have to work, and look, I'm telling you, I feel with this power, this is the people that might be testing the waters or getting slowly getting into spirituality. I feel like you're still questioning yourself, and I'm going to show you with the next card why I say that. But you, Power One, are this beautiful, intuitive person. And I feel like I said with this card, like when you look in her eyes, I feel like you question it. I don't know if it's your partner who makes it question. I don't know if this is inner childhood wounds that make you question and constantly doubt yourself, but you do, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't, because you are very powerful. Okay? With this, accept your gifts. That's what I'm saying. With this, accept your gifts, right? I'm telling y'all, I'm obsessed with these cards. Comment if you're obsessed with them because they're so gorgeous. But with this, accept your gifts. This is what I'm saying. You all, and I'm seeing a lot of color of the blue, okay? So I don't know all the different meanings of the colors. So maybe I'll look that up and put that in my description when I do it. But I'm seeing a lot of nice blues, okay? I'm not sure which chakra is the blue one. Is that third eye chakra? Let me double check right quick, y'all. Okay, so I looked it up. Blue is the throat chakra. Ah, that makes sense. You don't speak your truth. You don't stand in your truth. You let people silence you. You let people silence you. You let people question you or make you question yourself. Please, please, Power One, please stop that. Y'all are so beautiful. I feel so much warmth coming over me as I hold these cards, as I channel these messages. Now, with Accept Your Gifts, trust me, fellow tarot readers, mediums, shamans, witches, earth angels, anybody can tell you when you start and embark on your spiritual journey, it's going to be a lot of people because that's us as humans. We question things that we don't know. That's what the things we can't physically obtain or have the scientific explanation. That's why it's the constant battle of, is there a God? Is there not a God? Because we always want to be able to touch and feel everything. So when people, and then Hollywood has made such this uh, big, I don't know, caricature of spirituality that a lot of people take it as we're jokes. We're make believe. And baby, spirituality is not make believe. Manifestation is not make believe. So if anyone is having you in this kind of energy of making you question, it's not make believe, baby. Like my boy Pharrell said in one of my songs, the mantra. You can't fall back to sleep when you awake. Far as I'm concerned, it's in the way. Okay? Anybody, when you start awakening, when the Lord has you start to realize and connect and put all the dots together, when it's your time, you can't deny it. Okay? You can't deny it. You have to accept who you are. You have to embrace who you are. You have to love who you are. So for your next set of cards, you receive Queen Nefertiti, Alchemy, Goddess Mayette, Giving and Receiving, Ascesia, Joy. I'm also seeing Queen Mother Nanny, Liberation. I don't know what else I can tell you, Power One. Queen Nefertiti, Alchemy. This is talk about spirituality, your awakening. And look how this falls perfectly on Accept Your Gifts. If anyone is making you, Power One, question, or if you have any doubts, if you're on a spiritual awakening, you are. It's no denying it. You are. Stand in your power. Embrace it. This is a beautiful thing. Now the womb, you see how Mayette, Giving or Receiving, and these are beautiful decks. Like I said, she just dropped these this month actually. This is what I'm talking about. And it falls perfectly on each one. This one, I told you how this to me was speaking of, you are constantly giving so much love, compassion to everyone else. You're neglecting yourself. And this is what this card speaks of. Yes, it's very good to give, but you also need to receive it. You have to receive it. Okay? And it's going to be receiving from your person. If people aren't giving you the same energy you're giving them, you got to let them go. And I don't know why people fear letting go so much. Letting go doesn't always mean forever. That means letting go until that person heals. Okay, baby? That can be with your romantic partner. That can be with family, that can be with friends. That's why they say on a spiritual awakening, you're going to start losing people. You don't have to take that losing them as permanent. Okay? They're just still asleep. You're awoke. And you're going to look at things differently. And it's that saying of, I'm going to love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance. So when people are not meeting you at that same energy, take it away. And something else that I posted on my Instagram, and it was a funny little reel, and that's what it was saying. I was giving you all my energy, and you weren't giving it back. boom, boom, boom. So I'm taking that shit back. And that power one is the energy you need to be in. You need to one, be giving yourself more attention, love, care, but also all these energy vampires or these people that's not coming at you in the same energy, you got to let them go. So I said to you, joy. And look at this, how beautiful this is. Like, that's what I say. With the mother, all this, I'm telling y'all, that's your main thing. You all are probably the healers. It's so much mother, and that's one of the beautiful things. And motherhood is not easy. Any fellow mothers know if you're not a mother yet, or you don't want to be a mother, it's understandable. Motherhood is not easy. It's so freaking hard because that is the problem with motherhood. We're so busy, we're usually giving to our partner, giving so much to our child that we lose ourselves. That's perfect. That's the perfect connection. Like me, when I first gave birth to my daughter, like I said, I'm into art and creative stuff. So I had to take a pause because I had a newborn that needed all of me. And my daughter is like a double sword thing. She took away from me, like working on my personal dreams because I had to be there for her. But she also was that healing element when I was going through so much drama with her father. I didn't have time to cry and be emotional about him because my baby, she couldn't do for herself. She needed me to feed her. She needed me to love her. She needed me to care for her. And that's a problem with a lot of mothers, especially stay-at-home mothers. People be thinking stay-at-home mothers got it easy. It's not. It's not. Especially when you waiting for that break. You counting down to your partner coming home, or if it's a parent that's helping you and you counting down because you need that mental break. It's not easy at all. And this card is speaking of you deserve joy. You deserve happiness. Yes, you're being there for everyone else, but you deserve happiness. And with this liberation, this is standing up and being in your power. Standing up and saying no for once. It's okay to say no, power one. So, let's wrap this up with a little bit of tarot of who you are. Okay, so who is power one? You have the Chariot. You have the Four of Swords. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Three of Swords reverse. And you have the Tower as the bottom of the deck energy. So who is power one? Like I said, power one, you are successful. Like the mantra, I am not going to take your shit. Do not allow anybody's bullshit. Do you understand me, power one? Do not allow anyone's bullshit. Okay? Do not let anyone make you doubt whether you're going to be successful or powerful. Because you are. You are meant to make a change in this world. Okay? Because the Chariot speaks of change. You are meant to make a change in this world. You need to make a change in your world. Because with this Five of Wands, this lets me know you have a lot of low vibrational energy around you. You have a lot of people, like I said, making you question yourself. I feel like I'm getting a sense of jealousy. You have a lot of jealousy around you, Power One. A lot of people who see this light in you and they're jealous because their light is not as bright. And this is so aggravating to me. Instead of being jealous, ask, how did you get there? What's your methods? That's what we need to do instead of how did they do? Let's say, wow, I see you winning. How did you get there? Like, and that's what they just helped me channel. I posted on my Instagram a couple of days ago with Adrian Balone, I think that's how you say her name. She was talking to Kiki and she said, where does all this confidence come from? And Kiki said, from the God, baby. Day by day, brick by brick. And that's what I wish people would say instead of saying, ugh, the fuck, why is this happening for them? Why is this not happening for me? Why not say, wow, you know what? I know that you done grown up. I know you done been through some shit, but you seem so happy. Can you tell me how to get there? But people are not gonna do that. But you, Power, like I keep telling you, you gotta put your boundaries up to not allow these energy vampires to fuck with your mental. Because I feel that is the problem. You doubt yourself so much because you don't know how to set proper boundaries from people hating on you and being negative and intimidating. And you know, I'm picturing like the sun when it's bright and you put your hand like up. That's you. You're bright. But sometimes your light, you know how like a light flickers? That's you. You got this bright light, but it flickers because you got these people who are so intimidated by your power, and you allow them to let your light flicker instead of being in your power, being in your motherfucking power, and shining bright. So, with this Four Swords Power One, what this is letting me know is you're, and that's so like a mother. You're the type of person that's stressed and worried about everyone else. And like we saw with your cards, I feel like you neglect yourself. Okay? You have to give yourself peace. You have to give yourself some type of nurturing. You know, this is what I'm just really picking up. Like, because you see with this one, how they had the two crows outside in the window. And it seems like, to me, you see how they seem like they all chill. And you, this one is just like exhausting. I feel like that's the thing. You're worrying so much about everybody else and their life. It's just cool. And you're the one that's stressed out. You're the one who needs to get some peace. Now, with this Three of Swords reverse, like when I read in the beginning, I feel like you are coming out of this period of heartbreak. With this Tower, this is also letting me know that in some type of separation, something drastic has happened in your life. Okay, that has forced you to rebuild. Okay, but with it upright, it's letting me know, even though it knocked you down, you're the type of person that when things knock you down, okay, you get back up. You get back up. And that's why I feel like you have energy vamps around you, because no matter what happens in your life, no matter the time frame, you always get back up. You have the ability to say, you know what, I had my time of sadness. I'm moving forward. So I don't feel like I really need any clarifiers for these. I think it's pretty self-evident what who you are. And I hope this helped you with figuring out who you are. But now what we're going to do is transition. So what area in your life needs drastic healing at this time before reunion or union can happen? Okay, Padawan. So now we're into the part of what area in your life needs some drastic healing before reconciliation or union. So you have prayer, you have prophetic dreams, you have light, and you have medicine woman. And I'm also seeing plant seeds. So medicine woman is your bottom of the deck energy. So what area needs healing? The area that needs healing, Power One, is, and I keep wanting to say Power 2. So if you were drawn to Power 2, you might want to check that out because there may be some messages in there. But the area that really needs healing, Power 1, is you connecting with your spiritual side. That's what I'm saying. Remember in the first set we said, what was it? Something about accepting your gifts, right? With this prayer, prayer is the same as meditation. This is the time when you take out time in your busy schedule, you ground yourself, you meditate, you become one with yourself. And what do I mean? Become one with yourself. You become one with your thoughts. See how her eyes are closed? This is the time that anything that pops in your head. Now, I was just talking to my mom about this literally yesterday because I was telling her how she has to work on meditation. And I've spoken on this in previous videos before. People have this concept of what meditation is. People think meditation means you gotta light the incense, light your candles, you gotta go outside, you gotta be in a yoga pose. That's not what meditation. Everyone, is no right or wrong way to meditate, and I think that's the problem. And a lot of people don't understand what meditation is. They like, I'm not doing it right. It's no right or wrong way to do meditation. What meditation is slowing down, because we as a people sometimes we're so busy doing this, and that, worrying about this, and that. This is a time when you have your mind slow down and you just be one with yourself. Whatever thoughts pop in your mind, because at that time during meditation, those thoughts are not your own. Those thoughts are your intuition. Your intuition, I like to call the phone line between you and the spiritual realm. So it's whatever thoughts, whatever feelings, whatever sense, whatever in that moment of pause in your life, that is your spiritual team connecting to you. And I feel like, especially with this prophetic dreams, your spiritual team is really trying to talk to you. So if you've been having like some different, like weird kind of dreams, or lucid dreams, or repetitive dreams, that's not by coincidence. That is your spiritual team really trying to connect with you. So Power One, I really seriously want you, even today after you see this video, just take some time. As long as you're not falling asleep, it could be just you laying on a bed listening to some type of music. Now, my type of music I like to listen to with meditation is I like to listen to music that is specifically for meditation. Or I like to listen to healing music. My favorite kind, of course, because I'm an earth angel, I love the angelic healing music. It's so much on YouTube, okay? And I might link one of my, I think I'm definitely going to link one of my favorite ones because, like I said, me personally, I love the angelic healing ones. And I especially use that when I done had like a stressful time in my life. And I swear, I go up there and I'm a hot ball of mess. I'm crying. My nose stuffed up. It's running. It's a hot mess. And I done fell asleep a couple of times listening to those angelic healing tunes. And I wake up refreshed. So you got to figure out what way is right. You can look and research it, but you got to figure out what is the best way for you to slow your mind down. That's all meditation and prayer is. Slowing your mind down and connecting with your spiritual team. Now, with this light, didn't I just talk about it? Did I not just talk about this with your first thing of who you are? My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Power One. You are this beautiful, bright light. You got to stop allowing people or negative or old ways of thinking dim your lights. You got to stop that. Okay? Because you are beautiful spiritual beings. I want you to connect to your spirituality because, baby, I tell anybody, that's where you're going to get your strength from. God God. He's going to give you your strength. And you know what I'm going to do right now? And I know it's different people. It might be people. I know we call God, spirit, different things. It may people that's not Christian background. Like I've stated in previous videos, I am a Christian background. So you can either receive the message I'm about to do or not. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull one of my scripture cards because I feel like it's needed. One of my scripture cards to give you a little strength because I think you really need it. Power, you really don't realize how beautiful you are. So, what message would you like Power One to receive? So we got a couple, okay? That's what I'm saying. You really need it. So I'm going to read it first and I'm going to show you. A gracious woman gains respect, but ruthless men gain only wealth. And they two shall be one flesh. So then they are no more two, but one flesh. But that came out in the reverse, and I'm going to explain that. She is clothed with the strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. And the bottom of the deck energy is, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. This is so beautiful. Let me tell you why this is so beautiful. I'm going to go over the different cards quickly because this is something I just added in. With this, a gracious woman gains respect, but ruthless men gain only wealth. You are not about materialism. Okay? Some people are about materialism. But you are this beautiful, giving, compassion. We saw all this mother, all in your first thing. Do not let, that's what I keep saying with the energy vampires. Do not let these low vibrational people make you question yourself, make you lose self-respect for yourself, make you think that you're doing something wrong because you are not, Power. Now, with this in they, two shall be one flesh, so then they are no more two, but one flesh in the reverse. This is what it's telling me. You might be having a problem being consumed with your person. You're so consumed with this union, and I feel like this union or this reconciliation is one of the big things that's fucking with your mentals. Okay? Yes. Because this, I think, probably is all about marriage when you become one person. Yes, you're going to become one with your twin. Okay? God willing. But you're still an individual and you're spending so much time on the union that you're not focusing on the individuality. Okay? Now, this says she is clothed with strength and dignity and she laughs without fear of the future. Again, this is showing you are this beautiful, beautiful spiritual person. You are highly protected. You don't need to stress about the future, whether it's the future of your connection, whether it's the future of abundance. You don't need to do that because you are going to be fine. And that's what this bottom of the deck energy, this for I know. You don't need to stress about anything financially, anything with your partner. You are protected. The Lord is going to look out for you. You got to stop questioning. That's your part of healing that you really need to work on, Power One. You need to stop worrying about or doubting. That's what I want to get. You need to stop doubting. You need to stop letting people make you question. That is your main part of healing that you're going to have to work on. Standing in your power, focusing on yourself for a change before this reconciliation or union happen. Now with this medicine woman, one, this can mean that it's some shamans in here, okay? And shamans are people that really deal with the earth for healing. You either could be a shaman or some type of healer. Okay, this also talks about, and with these two cards, going out in nature, okay? Getting grounded, connecting, getting the power. It's making, they just popped in my head with my ancestors deck. It's this Earth Magic card. This is where you're going to find your strength at, okay? Right now, you may be kind of in this and it's so beautiful with the mother thing, and now this kind of looks like the womb again. And you may be in the process, you see how it's slowly sprouting out? You're in the process of standing in your power. But you need to get more grounded. Okay? You need to raise your vibrations. You need to stop questioning and doubting yourself. Okay, let's get into the next set of oracle cards. Okay, so for the next set of oracles, you have compassion, good luck, strength, bottom of the deck energy, love, as well as I'm seeing beauty. So, your spiritual team cannot be any more clearer, Power. Compassion, that's what I said. Remember, we saw all that mother and nurturing. You are caring for everyone else, worrying about everyone else. It's time, Power. It's time to give yourself that proper compassion. It's time for you to be a mother to yourself, to stop focusing on everyone else and be a mother to yourself, okay? With this good luck, and I want another scripture card that's standing out to me with this good luck. If you are stressing, again, I can't say, I didn't seen it so many times, even when I was shuffling this about financial wealth. If you're struggling and thinking, okay, stressing about money, stressing about relationship, whatever you're stressing, you are manifestors, Power. It's no need to worry. The Lord has you covered. Happy times are coming, okay? Both romantically and financially. And with the other scripture card that stood out to me is surely. God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. I think this is so perfect for you, Power, because that's the problem. You remember I told you with that Four Swords card in the first set of cards. You are the type of person that's stressed about everybody else, stressed about every element, but you need not to do that. You need not to do that, okay? Because you are highly favored, like the one of the favorite Christian things, highly favored, highly blessed. You are, and you don't have to be a Christian for that. Whoever it is, you want to call it spirit, whoever you want to call it, or how you want to call it, because again, it's all God. It's just different names, it's different variations. So whoever you want to call him, he has you covered, okay? With this strength, exactly, the area you need to work on is standing in your power. You hear me? Standing in your power, knowing that, and you see how that fell under light? Knowing who you are, not allowing anyone to make you question yourself. That is the biggest thing for you, Power. Putting up boundaries. That's the area you need to work on. Putting on up boundaries and focusing the attention on you, as well as not letting people give you the ability to question or doubt your power. Loving yourself. You see how she's holding her chest? This is the self-love. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Know how beautiful you are, how powerful you are. You see how she's reflecting on herself? And to me, this energy is not of a vain nature. It's of her looking and saying, I am beautiful. I am strong. Like I said, I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am not. I'm putting that mantra of that song, but I'm calling it like a mantra. I'm putting that in this description because I want you to play that. If you don't know about a power one, I want you to discover it. And that's what you need to do. You need a mantra. Either create your own, discover a mantra of telling you how wonderful and powerful you are. So anytime those negative, self-limiting beliefs kind of creep in your mind, you are reminded of how powerful you are. So we're going to end with the tarot of what area needs healing. Drastic healing. Okay, Paula. So what area needs some drastic healing in your life before reconciliation or union? Starting off, we have the Five of Cups. And what this lets me know, what needs healing could be multiple things. One is your vibrational energy. This sadness. And I feel like it's this sadness because, again, you question and doubt yourself so much. You doubt your intuition. You doubt your spiritual powers. You question maybe your physical attributes. You question who you are. You don't feel like you this boss person that you really are, this powerful person you really are. It's a lot of fucking sadness, and it breaks my heart because I'm telling you, I lie to you not. It's such this beautiful energy that it's just steaming from me as I channel these messages, as I see these cards, okay? It is no fogginess. Because sometimes I can have fogginess with channeling. It's no fogginess with you all. I see the picture clear as day. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, this can be this sadness because we did see that earlier with previous cards. This can be this sadness of this connection. If you are focusing too much time on the why did this happen, how did this happen, woe is me aspect, that's going to delay. It's going to delay union, y'all. And trust me, I'm not saying you're wrong for that. We all been there. We all have gone there. And what I always tell people, nothing's wrong with crying. Nothing's wrong with questioning. Nothing's wrong with being sad. What's wrong is staying in that energy. That's what's wrong. So as long as you stay in that energy, you're giving the power to whoever. And this goes with anything in life. It doesn't always have to be romantic. Whenever you stay in that sadness, if it's inner childhood problems with, oh, my mom, my father did this, my uncle did this, my grandmother did this, whatever the case, somebody wronged you. Whenever you stay in that energy of woe is me, you're giving them that power. And that prevents you from going to your next destination. Look at this. I can't say it anymore. Didn't I tell you when I first saw the first card, the womb card, did I not say this is giving me Empress vibes and this is what you got? Power, I can't, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. You are so beautiful, loving, compassionate. You don't let life keep you down. When life throws curveballs, you know how to keep moving forward. That's what I told you with the tower thing. Yes, life knocks you down, but you know how to rebuild. You are so beautiful, and that's the thing. Your spiritual team is making it very clear. The area you need to focus on is standing in your power. Stop questioning yourself. Stand in this power because you are powerful. Please, y'all need a mantra, and I'm not bullshitting y'all. You are the group that needs a mantra. Find some type of mantra. Create a mantra. You can do it yourself. You need to tell yourself how wonderful you are because you are constantly forgetting. This Ace of Pentacles. How many times I gotta tell you? Now, this could be with financial. This and with this world. A new beginning is happening. Because remember when we first saw about this card back here? This says some type of financial, it didn't say financial, some type of project. I'm sorry because I'm seeing the Pentacles. Some type of project that you working on. It's going to be successful. This can also be talking of an offering from your person. Okay? So you don't need to stress. I keep telling you, Power One, you don't need to stress about this person. You don't need to stress financially. Something is coming your way. And I'm going to get one clarifier on that just to see exactly what that is. Because, like I said, you all, it's so self-explanatory. Like, I really don't need too many clarifiers. Like, I'm getting the message loud and clear. Now, with this, Six of Wands upright is this beautiful energy of success, of recognition, on all eyes on you. So, you have it in the reverse. And sometimes when this is in the reverse, this talks of feeling unappreciated. Okay? This talks about these kind of limited beliefs, this criticism, not really knowing your worth. And I feel like Six of Wands, you may be social media influencers. You may be about to start it because with the spirituality, maybe you're thinking about starting to do YouTube, something with your spiritual thing. Maybe you have been doing it and maybe you haven't been getting as much recognition and you doubting it. But you are going to have all eyes on you, or there is all eyes on you, because remember, we saw that light card and then right here on top, so I can bring it out. You are the light. You're going to be the light to guide people out the dark, especially once you embrace your spiritual gifts. But you are this bright light. But with this in this reverse, it's letting me know you doubt it. You doubt it. You doubt it. So what area you need to work on? Your confidence. Your confidence, standing in your motherfucking power, and putting up them boundaries from them low vibrational people. I'm keeping it real with you, Power One. The World card. Here we go. What does the World card signify? The ending of a cycle. I did see a karmic death in one of my oracle cards when I was shuffling earlier. So, this is saying it's an ending to a beginning. Okay? This is about to be your beginning of happiness. Okay? This is going to be your beginning of happiness. This is the time of you, and look, we see the line right here. We see the scorpion. Okay? And remember, I saw a lot of blue. Scorpion. You got to speak your truth. You got to speak your truth. It might sting, it might rub people the wrong way, but you got to do it. The line, you got to stand in your power, Power One. I can't say it any more than that. What card is this? Because it's looking like 10 of Cups reverse. This is 8 of Cups reverse. That's what I said. That's what I said. 8 of Cups reverse. You have a problem of letting go. You got to let go of this self-limiting belief. What I'm going to do real quick, it's the only one I need a clarifier on, is this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So I'm going to do a clarifier on this Ace of Pentacles really quick. And we're going to finish up your reading, Power One. So let me do this. Can I get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles, please? Can I get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles, please? Clarify for this Ace of Pentacles, please. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Okay. Told you, baby. Look at this. High Priestess. Stop doubting. Stop doubting. Oh my goodness, Power One. You are beautiful, spiritual, highly intuitive people that don't fucking realize it. And if I'm getting a little aggressive, it's with so much love. Because I got to be on your ass. Because I told you, didn't I say in the intro what type of friend I am? I'm the type of friend, and I'm the encouraging friend. You remember, I don't know if y'all know, with Taraji, with the, what was it, the Oscars that year? It was like so many beautiful African-American women finally getting recognition. Viola Davis, what's her name? I can't think of her other name. Kerry Washington, thank you, spiritual thing. And Taraji was up there clapping, happy, crying when Viola Davis did that beautiful speech. That's how we Virgos are. We are that type of friend. We gonna give you that encouragement because sometimes y'all be doubting yourself. We Virgos, we gonna tell you how fucking wonderful you are. When you fucking up, we gonna tell you. When you doubting, we don't do that sad shit. And I know y'all think, oh, y'all Virgos critical asses. Y'all be doubting yourself all the time. Yes, we do critique ourselves. But when it comes to our friends, we don't play that weak shit. Okay? Ask any Virgo or any Virgo watching this. You know, we don't play that weak shit. We're going to say, oh, hell no, baby. Lift your head up and straighten your motherfucking crown. Because you are next. You are not that negative energy. And this is what this high priestess, this is a beautiful way to end this reading. This is this high priestess power one. What area needs healing before reconciliation? Knowing your motherfucking worth. Knowing how powerful you are. Knowing how strong you are. Knowing how fucking beautiful you are. Knowing that you don't need to stress about nothing with this union, reconciliation, with financial. You are going to be a motherfucking light spiritually. You are this bright light. All eyes with this Six of Wands is going to be on you. If it's not already on you, stop doubting it. Stop doubting it, okay? I love you all so much. Love y'all so much. Remember, you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I have my Instagram and TikTok information. Join my angelic realm somewhere. If it's on YouTube, if it's all three, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, but you all are wonderful. Stop stressing. Stop doubting. Bye. Hi, Powtooth. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so you guys selected the Covenant, Psychic Development, Learning, and Study. But before we get into that, I want to tell you what today's reading consists of, just in case you missed the introduction. So today we're figuring out, who are you and what area in your life needs some drastic healing before union or reconciliation. So the reason I did this reading is because on the twin flame journey, and even if it's not the twin flame journey, if you're not sure yet, with any relationship, sometimes in relationships, let me focus this, sorry y'all. Sometimes in relationships, we get so caught up with our person's needs, wants, and when they give us hot and cold energy, it makes us question and doubt ourselves. Because let's say, especially in the twin flame situation, when you first meet, everything is just so beautiful and so magical, right? And in the twin flame connection, one is awakened and one is the runner. So when you initially meet, you both let your guards down, and it's like this beautiful magical thing. But then one is going to be feeling vulnerable. Okay, they're like, whoa, 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 this is a little intense, and they're gonna go and they're gonna run, right? But the intensity of a twin flame connection, they're, as much as it's like, I want to say like a rubber band, but a rubber band could pop, but like with magnets, it's but so far that metals can go before that magnet pulls it back, right? And that's how it is. And so with the runner twin, they become in and out, in and out. And when they're in and out, hot and cold, that fucks with the awakening twins' mind and makes them question themselves and makes them get in this obsessive state of, oh, well, maybe if I do this, maybe if I didn't do that, and you get so caught up in this romantic aspect, you lose sight of your individual journey, purpose, who you are, how great you are, how wonderful you are. And that's what I noticed when I was trying to come up with the subject matter or what I was going to do on YouTube. I was seeing a lot of low self-esteem, a lot of low confidence right now, a lot of obsessive energy. So I was guided from my spiritual team to do a reading to help the collective rediscover who they are, rediscover their magic, rediscover their power, and to also let them know if you want the union or reunion, you have to do your healing aspect. So I wanted to be able to assist and guide you on what area needs healing before you can get into that blissful state. So the way we're going to do this reading is it's going to start off with who are you? And this is going to help you rediscover your individuality, your life's purpose, so on, so on. And then we're going to end and transition to what areas need healing on your aspect before reunion and union. If you haven't checked out my previous, because that was another in depth I did of why the separation happened, what do you need to be working on individually, and will there or is there a chance of reconciliation or union? This one is kind of going a little bit more in details on the healing aspect as well as the individuality, because the collective needs a vibration raise. It's like, I feel like for a lot, and I want to say the masculines, but it can't be the feminines. I feel like a lot of masculines are being hot and cold, and it's fucking with the divine feminines' mental and self-esteem. So I'm hoping this little aspect, my little portion in this video, will be able to help in any small way with that. Okay? So let's get into the details of this card. So what I'm going to do is read to you what it says about the card, and then we're going to talk about it. So this is the Covenant, Psychic Development, Learning, and Study. Your curiosity in psychic and spiritual matters are awakening. You have an urge to learn more. You may already be dabbling in occult matters. It is likely that people with similar skills will gather around you, but realize that you are a born teacher, and your intuitive abilities will be more receptive than those around you. Use your skills and trust your psychic instincts as you are open to the energies of those around you. Studying occult material, reading cards, taking interest in all forms of divination are important at this time. Finding groups where people have similar interests will help you to develop quicker. Know that you are a natural psychic, but be sure to use your gifts wisely. Respect the craft, and it will guide you well. So, the first thing, let's look at this picture. And y'all know, as I stated in previous, let me focus it. There we go. As I stated in previous videos, I really look into the eyes, and in this picture it's a sneakiness in the eyes. You all see this sneakiness, and what I get with this, that power too, you all are stepping into your power. You are embracing, it's like this sexiness to it. I feel like you all are embracing your sexuality. You are embracing your confidence. And I feel like this is a woman who is determined. Now, again, we know it's feminine and masculine, so watching, I read energies, not sex. But this card shows a feminine who is sure of herself and is determined. I feel like this is giving me the vibes of someone like, oh, you thought it was over for me. Like, I hear a sinister laugh, like, you just don't know what I have under wraps in store for you. And I think that's what this description is saying. Right now, your powers, you are either, some of you all are just discovering it, okay? Some of you all are stepping into your power, and some of you all are enhancing your powers. And what they're saying is to use it for good. Now, we all know that tarot has a bad rep. And I'm sorry, my camera keep going unfocused. But tarot has a bad rep. Tarot has a rep for a lot of people as evil, devil cards, evil entities, and why the number one thing is it is, as the description, associated with witches. Now, my witches that's watching, before y'all be ready with their cut Earth Angel up. I don't mean that's so bad, like, but I'm talking about it before y'all ready to come for my ass, okay? This is, you all know, this is not my personal view. This is the way a lot of people think. They think witches are bad. They might associate witches as ugly, maybe back in the day, because there's been too many Hollywood movies to show, baby. The witches are like with the balls on. It's some sexy witches out there. Hey, y'all, I see them. But, yeah, and some sexy warlocks. Hello. But anyway. But it's associated with bad. And what I like to tell anybody, and that's what I had to explain when I started my tarot journey, is wherever there's dark, there's light. Wherever it's light, it's going to be dark. It's both a constant battle between good and evil, and that's why we know between God and the devil. It's the constant battle of good versus evil. But God nor the devil does not force you to do anything. It's a choice. And so that's what it comes with these, any type of spiritual gifts you get. You have the choice whether or not you're going to use it for good, use it for evil. And that's why I'm kind of worried with this look in her eyes, because this seems like someone that's been hurt, okay? Someone who's been hurt and who's coming for blood, who's coming for the people that wronged them. Now, I can't control anybody. You all gonna do what you want to do. But it's just choosing wisely, okay? Because I'm thinking of The Craft. I love The Craft movie, by the way. And I'm thinking about The Craft and the main character. And you saw when she used her stuff for evil, what happened to her at the end? She ended up getting in a psych ward. Nobody believed her. Nobody believed her having magic powers, the story that she was saying. And that's the thing, you know. It's, but so you're gonna have to end up paying the Pied Piper for anything you do. So I feel like I'm definitely getting that you all are. I'm getting shedding. I'm getting a snake. I'm just visualizing a snake coming out of their old dead skin. And this is you all. And it's just word to the wise. This is what they're saying. So maybe for some of you all, maybe some of you all who might have been the quote unquote ugly duckling, maybe some of you all who have gone through emotional abuse. It can stem from childhood. It could be with a partner. Maybe your spiritual team is using me as a vessel to say, look, you know, you're hurt. You got this power, but think wisely. Because like I said, with everything with the Lord, with the devil, it's choices. But choices do have to you have to be accountable for choices. You have to pay for whatever decision you make. So choose wisely with that. But this is the energy that I'm getting with you of who is Power 2. I think Power 2 is now this sexy, confident, powerful, spiritual being. And I feel like it's a different energy from with y'all, and I'm gonna see with the other cards than with Power 1, because I feel like Power 1 was questioning themselves, but I feel like with y'all, it's like I feel like maybe you were Power 1, but now you're like, no, I know exactly who I am. But I think what the message may be is having some type of humility, you know, not going too crazy, and making sure you do the proper healing so you do not use your powers for bad, you know, causing harm to people that have hurt you. But I'm curious to see what the other cards are. So let's get into that. Okay, Power 2, like I said, and you may have been drawn to Power 1, Just like I felt like Pile 1 may have been drawn to Pile 2. Like I said, looking at these cards is similar. I feel like Pile 2, you all were Pile 1, but I definitely feel like this is the next stage. You all are that period after Pile 1. Okay, so let's get into these cards. You have Womb. Now, when I see this card reminds me of the Empress. Okay, so you all may be mothers, some may be pregnant, but again, I'm getting birth. Okay, and with this birth, I'm getting your rebirth. Okay, I'm getting the rebirth of Pile 2. You all are coming into this new energy, but I think right now it's trying to still balance between ego and spirituality. Okay, it's still letting go of those kind of self limiting beliefs. And like I said, I'm getting this sense of pain I'm going to see as we progress with this. So, with womb, with the Empress in general, this is the epitome of motherhood. Loving, nurturing, compassionate, beautiful. This is who you are, Powell. This is who you are. This is the kind of energy you are in. Okay? Now, the next card you have is prophetic dreams. Sorry. So, like I said, with this spirituality, I feel like it's two different groups. It's one group that is just starting to touch the surface of spirituality, and it's this second group that is kind of working on enhancing it, developing even further. So, Pile 2, if you've been having any lucid dreams, any repetitive dreams, anything of that nature, that is not by coincidence. This is your spiritual team really trying to connect with you. Okay? Now, with this balance, when I see this card, oh, and that's late. There we go. Let me focus this. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. When I see this card, this gives me temperance vibes. This is healing. Okay? This is restoring. And I think this is what's, like I said, I'm really getting, it may be because with the question of what healing needs to take place in order for reconciliation and union, I'm getting the sense of it's a lot of pain surrounding your person. Your person has done a number on you, Paul, too. I'm really getting that vibe. And I think this is what your spiritual team is worrying about, that you are getting stronger, your powers, your spiritual gifts are developing, getting stronger, and I think they're concerned that if you don't do the proper healing with this hurt with your person, that it can cross over and be used for bad. And I always try to tell people, God giveth and God taketh. Whether you call him God, spirit, we all call him different things. At first I kept saying spirit, but he's God to me because I am an earth angel. I am Christian based. My spirituality, I look at my spirituality as college. I am not the type of person who has discovered their spirituality and said, fuck everything I've learned. I take this as additional tools. That's me personally. You know, everyone's different. That's just me. I take this spirituality as my college. This is my next level. This is to add to knowledge I already have. I personally can't just turn and say, fuck Christianity, fuck the Bible, all of that's lie. And I'm not judging anybody who has done that. I'm just saying, me personally, that's not what I can do. So, like I said, I know we have different people. We have witches, we have angels, we have shamans, we have mediums, we have all different areas. So, I'm just giving a head up so no one get offended. I'm gonna call him God, but whoever you call him, as long as you believe in a higher power, that is the thing to me. Okay, and so I feel like this is what your spiritual team is worried about you, that you've been blessed with these gifts and it's getting stronger. But if you don't take that time out to ground yourself, to heal yourself properly, and that's what I say with love. And I always like to compare it to the Martin Lawrence, a thin line between love and hate. Love can easily turn to hate. And so hurt with spiritual powers or powers in general, it can be an equation for some messed up stuff. So I'm really getting the sense of you have done a lot of healing, Paul, too. It's no doubt about that, because I'm definitely getting this vibe of confidence, of knowing your worth, knowing who you are. But I think you still have some type of hurt or pain. And even if it's not, for some, it may be them worried about it, about you using your powers for bad. For others, I feel like it could be this hurt from your person limiting you exploring and developing your skills. And that's why they're saying, because we have medicine women. So, like I said, this can be a shaman, right? This can speak of shaman, but with this forest baby and medicine woman, the main thing that I'm getting with that is, and this light is so irritating. Oh, because I want you all to be able to see it. Sorry. But this is definitely giving me that thing of grounding. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Going out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so like I was saying, really getting grounded, going out. Nature is your friend. That's your best friend. This is where you need to go to recharge. Because with this forest bathing, that's giving me the similarity of recharging, like a battery that's low. And this medicine woman, that's showing me you're going to get your powers strengthened and developed through nature, which also lets me know that you all are healers. So you're compassionate, loving, nurturing healers. But as much as you all have developed and grown, I still feel like it's areas that need a little tiny bit more work. Okay, let's go into our next deck of oracles. Wow, too, baby. I had to sit with y'all cards because this is some powerful shit right here. And this is a reason I said in my last video why I personally don't shuffle on camera that often. And I think one tarot reader said it best, how sometimes we're being in such a rush to get out the message. And a lot of people say, oh my goodness, like you are so thorough, you hit it spot on. And reason being is, one, I really sit with my cards. I really like listen to guidance from my spiritual team, and I really look at the meanings. I think a lot of people, when, especially with oracles, if you are lucky to get an oracle deck, because it all varies. Some oracle decks, it doesn't give you a guidebook, but with some oracle decks, I feel like you really need to sit and read the guidebook and really sit on that and figure out how to translate the message, to translate it accurately. And when I say Power 2, it's just like, because this card talks about leadership. Power 2, y'all some strong ones. I gotta say it straight like that. You are some strong, powerful people. Powerful, powerful, powerful people. Okay? And you're going to get stronger. And you're going to be a leader. And you're going to be guidance. And I think that's why it's so critical. That's why they're stressing so hard with grounding and recharging, because you're powerful. So when you're powerful, you gotta think of like a phone or a computer. You know, a computer, a phone is so much tech behind the scenes when we run apps, when we're on the web, when we're doing these different applications. And that's you. You're so powerful. So you have to make sure that you are charging yourself up, that you're healing yourself, but also your power, you don't want to use it for bad, okay? Because I feel, I definitely feel like you have some low vibrational people around you, or you are going to get low vibrational people. You're going to have energy, because it was saying in this first one about protecting yourself as you be open. So I definitely feel like another thing, Power 2, y'all are empaths. And it's really protecting yourself, not really taking on a lot of people's energy. But I'm just like, wow with this. Now, and if I pronounce these names wrong, I do apologize. Okay. I want to bring this up a little closer so you can see the picture. Let me focus it. There we go. We have Nunde, truth. And what this card speaks of is, this card to me gives me Queen of Swords energy. Not only with the truth, because you know the Queen of Swords is not about that bullshit. She's very blunt. And this is how excuse me if I say it wrong, Goddess Nunde was. She was very outspoken, cutthroat, okay? And she got tired of her husband's bullshit. And she let his ass go. And she became her own best friend. And my beautiful Power 2, that's you. I think your person was coming at you with a lot of bullshit. You all are very strong, highly intuitive. You don't got time for the shit. And right now, you are working on being, if not already, your own best friend. Okay? Now, you have Aunt Nancy, betrayal. And this card is so beautiful. I'm taking off looking at it. She is really beautiful. And you know spiders, because I'm thinking about Charlotte. Charlotte Web. Y'all know I always think of movies, especially kids movies. But spiders are very sexy kind of bugs. You know, they have those long legs, you know, and they're so intricate. And you, Power 2, are very intricate, fine details, okay? And it's this web. You create this perfect web, because I feel like that's what attracts the bugs, right? The intricateness of the web, right? They see this pretty thing and it's just boom, they fly, they don't think nothing of it, and bloop. And that's what I was saying, how people underestimate you. And I feel like this is what this card is talking about. Someone, and I'm definitely picking up the vibe of your person, your lover, has betrayed you. Okay, and I think this is this area that needs to work on this betrayal and actually healing it and dealing with it productively. That's why we had the what was it? What card was it? The balance card, which to me is that balance of the ego and your spirituality. I think Paul too, sometimes you're too good for your own good. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're so powerful, you're so intelligent, you're so intriguing. You're gonna allure a lot of people to you. But it's when that person, like that's what the spider, when that person get caught in that web, you can do some damage to them. Okay? And that's the problem that I'm kind of concerned about. That's the problem that's really staying with me. Because I feel like that's the repetitive message with you all. I really want you all to think. Really think before you react. Because I feel like some people are going to test you. They're going to test you. But you can't allow yourself to be easily triggered because you're too good for that shit, Al. So you are too good to allow yourself to be easily triggered. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel with power one, it was more of an insecurity. With power two, you're more triggered. That's what I have to worry about. People triggering you. One, because of a jealousy and because of your bluntness and your openness, and it's like you are this prize, right? And people are drawn to you. But if they fuck you over, that's what makes me worry, concerned for you, Paul, too. Is when the people they're gonna be drawn to you because you are such high vibrational people in general. But I feel like if they fuck you over, that's the area that's I'm worried about. It's like when they do you wrong, I feel like you are this love and compassion, but I keep saying with this sinister thing, and I feel like when you good, you are good as gold. But when you know what, I'm like, I'm sorry, Scorpios. I know I'll always be calling y'all into this, but that's what I feel like with this Scorpio kind of vibe. I'm getting my sign. It's like that Virgo energy because that is how we Virgos are. Two, it's like people exactly come in and think it's just, oh, it's so quiet and calm, and we are that. But when you fuck us over, you better run. You better run, and that's the energy that I'm getting with you, Paul, too, of who you are. Now, this one right here. This is the most powerful out of all three of them. This is Nana Baluku Seasons. And the reason why this is the most powerful out of all three of them is because she is supposed to be seen as the mother of life in so many, especially in West African culture. She is believed to have given birth to the sun and to the moon. And I hope this is focused. I don't know why my camera is like acting up tonight. Oh my goodness. But again, we get this mother because remember we have the womb. And that's what I said. You see how it's like a change? Like this is all three cards to me are reflection of you all. This is your bluntness. This is you being comfortable with being by yourself, not taking anyone's shit. This is your beauty. This is drawing people in. But when they fuck you over, watch out. And this is your compassion, your loving. But this card also in the deck speaks of a change. Okay? That's why it's seasons, because you know how the seasons change. You are now entering a period of change. Okay? And this is shedding old beliefs, old patterns, and that's what I'm saying. Changing, being quickly to react to people. With this spiritual gifts come this new found wisdom, right? This newfound wisdom, and that is being slower to reaction. Because I feel like I said, Paul, too, you are the power that can be easily triggered. People see your power, people see your high vibrations, people see your light, and it's a lot of low vibrational people that's not only going to try to take advantage of you, that might try to hurt you and might try to trigger you to get out of character. You need to know you are here for a greater purpose. You are definitely, and I'm just excited to see with the tarot what that is. So, let's see what the tarot. Okay, so who is power two? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like I was saying with the, and let me make sure I get the right name. I think it was, I kind of mixed it in. What's it, Mama Nubu? I'm sorry, I mixed in, but that's what I was saying with the last set of cards. It's some cycle that's in it. It's this new beginning. Now, Pentacles does speak of financial. So maybe it's some type of project you're working on. Okay? But Pentacles also, that's earth energy. That's about being grounded, stable. I feel like you all are now stepping into this new grounded, stable cycle. And this to me again is of knowing yourself. Okay? I think you all are definitely being in tune with who you are, being confident, sure of yourself, this stability, grounded thing. But it's what I said, this Hermit reverse. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Just mentioned before how I was saying like with Virgos and Scorpios. Now, the Hermit upright, like I've said in previous videos, with us Virgos, we go and we isolate ourselves. And that's when we get into like that computer kind of energy of over analyzing. And to other people, it doesn't make sense, but we're the type of people that we like to see everything from different perspectives, different outcomes. That's why Virgos is definitely one of the signs that you're going to get many opportunities before Virgo cuts you off. If we actually let our guards down and let you into our circle and really love you, you're going to have a lot of chances. And that's why sometimes Virgos are taken advantage of, because we will always try to say, okay, well, we'll start weighing and say, okay, but we got all these good times. Maybe this was just a bad day. And that's what that Virgo energy, it's kind of like I said, like a computer. That's why Virgos, we have a problem with sleeping, because sometimes late at night where other people mind is like shutting down, that's when we really start analyzing our day and analyzing the future, this and that. So the Hermit in the reverse is when those feelings and emotions become too overwhelming. It's like, whoa, this is too heavy. This is when Virgos might have our cause trust me, I done had that moment a couple times. I call it the shaking soda effect. When it keeps shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking, and that top finally comes off and it's a hot ass mess, that's the Hermit reverse. And so, and I'm seeing again with this 5 of Swords. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's that triggering. Okay? I feel like sometimes you, Power 2, might have a problem with letting things build up. Letting things build up. And with this 5 of Swords, letting people trigger you. Okay? When you argue and you give people time and energy, that's lowering your vibration. And some people, and that's the problem I know with me, because a lot of people think when I'm angry it's funny, and I be dead ass serious. That's the worst thing you could do to me. Is like laugh at me when I'm dead ass angry, and people. This is an issue I've dealt with my whole life. People will be laughing at me like I'm bullshitting, and the whole time I'm angry as hell. And I feel like that's you, pal, too. I think sometimes people might, like to fuck with you for fun. They like to easily trigger you because, again, that's just senses a lot of jealousy because you all are so powerful. With this strength card, you all are so powerful. You are leaders. Lions are the king of the jungle. They are the leaders. Okay? That's you all. Now, I'm gonna get one. I think I'm gonna get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit, and then we're gonna transition into what areas need healing. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles, you got 3 cards. You have this Queen of Cups. That's what I said. You all are very loving, compassion. That's what I got 3 sides, and I can't make this up. It got verified. You got 3 sides to you. You got like this Empress kind of energy, this loving, nurturing, compassionate energy. You got this Queen of Swords. I'm not for the bullshit, blunt energy. Okay, and then you have this Temper, which it could be like the Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like the Queen of Swords can either be upright where it's like blunt, or it could be reversed where it's like you chopping off heads. And so that's what this Ace of Pentacles, that's what you are. You are stable, you're grounded, okay? You're compassionate, you're loving. 8 of Wands. Success is coming towards you, and it's coming towards you fast. Change is coming towards you fast, okay? But Ace of Coins, you're doubting it. You're doubting it. You thinking it's not going to happen. Don't do that, because I'm about to show you with these cards with this Hermit reverse. Now, I can't make this up. You have the Queen of Wands. And look what it came out. Queen of Swords. I told you. I love when them synchronicities happen, because that's like validation that I know what I'm talking about. This Hermit reverse is sometimes you get so stressed out, and that's what I'm seeing with this Ace of Coins. You doubt yourself. You doubt sometimes how damn strong you are, how beautiful. Again, Queen of Wands, leadership, passion, creativity, marching to beat of their own drum. That's you, Paladin. And like I said, this Queen of Swords, y'all teeter. It could go either way. It depends on how people come to you. If they come to you with that bullshit, you're going to call them out on it. And if they come at you incorrect and take advantage, you're going to cut some heads. You collecting heads, okay? Like some Queen of Hearts. Like a heart, compassionate lover, you the Queen of Hearts. It could go either way. So, this is who you are, pal, to. If you didn't know, if you needed a reminder, there it is. So now, we're going to get to the second part of the video, which is what area needs drastic healing before reconciliation and or union. Okay, Papa, I gotta say it again. So I'm definitely gonna say y'all should check out Power One. You are definitely in a different space than Power One, but you teeter sometimes. Like I feel like if we doing levels, you're level 2, but sometimes you teeter with level 1. And why I say that is sometimes, like I just showed with the previous cards, you doubt how amazing you are. So with this Ivy card. Let it focus, focus, focus. There we go. With this Ivy card, okay, and this offerings card. What this tells me, Pal 2, is that you are, like I said, the Empress. You are such a loving, compassionate people, and you give that to so many, but I feel like you don't receive the same energy you give out. And then with this Ivy, and even with this offering, I feel like it's this protection. Because even though we see how the Ivy, like her hair is just growing free, but you see how her hands are kind of like covering herself, and I feel like that's you, Pal, too. You don't trust easily, Pal, too. You don't trust easily. You're very protected, and I think too, because that's what I said with me with my temper. I know with my temper, I try to tell people I give as much signs because I know people think, oh, I'm just so loving and sweet, which I am, but I know how bad it can get. And I think a part of you might be guarded because you know, and I'm going to compare it back to that Thin Line Between Love and Hate movie with Martin Lawrence and what's her name? I don't know. I can't think of her name right now. Oh, I hate when I have when I think of movies and I can't think of the actor's name. Anyway, a Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She kept telling Martin's character, look, I've been hurt. Don't play with me. You know, she basing in so many words. Martin just kept thinking, and the reason she was like that, because she knew how bad it could get. That's why I didn't feel, the only thing I felt bad for was, what, I can't even, oh my goodness, why am I not thinking of none of the names? Uh, she plays mm, Huey and Riley character. Why can't I think of her name? Okay, whatever. Y'all look it up because I'm not even about to do all the researching for. But that's the only part that I felt bad about is when she came after the friend that he really actually was in love with. I didn't feel bad for Martin. I'm sorry. When she was started doing all that crazy shit to him, I did not feel bad for him because I said, this woman gave you ample enough time to say, look, if this you just trying to get some pussy, I'm telling you, I'm not that kind of girl. She basically was saying how she wanted something real, something tangible, something committed. And you saw she was guarded. She opened her heart, and you saw how she was giving everything to him. And then he basically, like, I got the pussy. I like getting the new shit, like, used her. And, like, oh, I'm about to go run and play a happily ever after with my friend Regina King. Is that the right name? I think it's Regina King. Like, I'm so random. I think it's Regina King. But he's like, I'm gonna go and play with Regina King now. Like, thank you. And she was like, oh hell no, and that's what she went crazy on. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like you probably been hurt, you've been betrayed, like with the card, so many times before. You don't like to open yourself up. And this card also talks about love coming in. So maybe your person may be returning, but maybe they done fucked you over and you guarded. Or maybe a new love is trying to come. You know, for those who haven't met their twin and maybe they're looking for, maybe your twin is trying to come into your life, but you're so guarded and not being open to it. And then we have sacrifice again, and this talks about the shedding. Remember how I said compared to like a snake, how it shedded this skin? When you are on this spiritual awakening, it's the shedding. The shedding. What the fuck is the shedding? The shedding of that old skin. You shedding that old skin. You shedding that self-limiting belief. And that's why I said you teeter on level one. You go back and forth because even as beautiful, as strong, as confident as you're getting, you question yourself. You're still guarded with it. And here, balance came out again. Medicine woman, look. I can't look. Medicine woman. And I shuffle this. All this came back out again. Well, it didn't come out here, but it's still in the bottom of the deck. And I shuffle this card. So that's what I think that's their biggest thing with you, with your healing, power to getting grounded, recharging. Because you're so powerful, you got to be at your strongest, highest power. Okay? And you also have to make sure to heal some more, to be open. To be open to new people, because I think this was talking about finding like-minded people, being open to finding your soul family. You know, if you guard it, because guard doesn't only have to, because I know me personally, I'm also guarded with friendship. I've been fucked over by so many quote-unquote friends, so many quote-unquote sisters. Like, I swear, I basically stay by myself, because I don't got time for the fake shit. I'm like, I really don't have time for fake shit. And that's the thing I'm constantly getting in my personal readings of being open to new people. But it's like when you've been fucked over so much, it's just like, I'm not trying to go through all that again. So let's see what you got with your other set of oracles. Okay, Paulson. So you got grieving. I'm trying to see if it. There we go. Grieving. Freedom. Psychic abilities. Let me focus this again. Come on, focus for me. Okay. So, this is what I'm saying. This grieving, this to me is this guarded nature. Okay? This sadness. This is giving me 5 of Cups energy. And that's what I said. I feel like how too you've been, and that's how it is with some of the strongest people. The strongest people, those are the ones you gotta watch out. You know the saying, they be like, check out for your strong friends, because those are the ones that wear the mask like everything's okay, but behind closed doors they're overwhelmed, like 10 of Wands energy. And I feel like that's you, Power. You're always so strong. You're always there for so many other people that you hold on to a lot of sadness. And that sadness turns into a protection, a shield, which if you don't learn how to let your guards down, it's going to prevent you from connecting with your spiritual family. It's going to prevent you from reconciliation. It's going to prevent, if you are so holding on to the past pains with this connection, or if it's holding past pains from a previous relationship, it's blocking your person from entering your life or re-entering your life. Okay? Now, with this freedom, when I see this, I get 8 of Swords energy. And to me, that is that mental, I always call it like the mental entrapment we have. Again, that's that self-limited belief. That's us telling, that's the ego that's telling you, oh, you can't do that. And that's what you just got. The previous cards with the sacrifice. You got to let your limited beliefs, those doubts, you are powerful. Powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. Stop denying it. Stop denying your psychic abilities, your strengths. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because it's limiting you and it's preventing reconciliation or union. Okay? Psychic abilities. So, if you are starting and you're questioning yourself, because remember I said I feel like it's 2 groups. It's one group that I feel like that has accepted it and they're working on strengthening it. And then it's the other group that I feel like it's just starting to explore their psychic abilities. If you've been doubting it, it's no doubting. It's confirmation with these cards. All these cards, powerful, spiritual, strong ass people. That's you. Stop doubting it. And maybe right now, another reason, and that's why I said with separation with the twin flame, it's exploring your spiritual side. The twin flame is one aspect of your awakening, of knowing who your person is. It's a beautiful thing. Somebody who is literally the spitting image of you. And even though you might look on the outside and the surface different, this is your twin. So this is literally who God created for you. But that's one side. That's not supposed to be your focus. So maybe your part of healing with this is focusing on developing your strengths, your talent, your power right now. Okay, maybe it's putting a pause on this connection. Forgiveness. Forgiveness to self, forgiveness of past pains. You got the best way to let go of pains is not brewing and steaming revenge. It is letting it go. Surrendering to God, to the universe, and say, God, where you take me, I shall go. Okay? When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus says yes. Okay, so Jesus, like I said, we got different people watching it. In my background, I see Jesus as the Son of God. So whether it's Jesus, God, whoever, when he tells you this what you blessed with, you can't say no, you can't deny it. You gotta accept it. And that's why I said this life passion. I said life passion because I'm seeing passion too. This life purpose, this is the area that your spiritual team wants you to work on. The healing, letting go of these self-limited beliefs, letting go of past pain, and strengthening your psychic abilities. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay, so for your tarot, you have the King of Wands. Now, this could be representation of your person, but if it's for you, the King of Wands is confidence, it's passion, it's taking charge, it's seeing the bigger picture. Now, with this King of Wands and with the Emperor right here, reverse. Like I said, I'm gonna get clear. These I definitely need to get clarifiers on. There's Emperor reverse and there's King of Wands. Both are kind of similar things of seeing the bigger picture. With it being reverse, you may have a problem with that. And the reason why you may have a problem with that, because you're guarded, but you need to, Four of Pentacles reverse, let go. Four of Pentacles upright, y'all know I call this my Scorpio card. This is possessiveness. Okay? This is holding on tightly. Y'all ain't letting you go. You have a problem with holding on tightly, being stubborn in your ways, holding on tightly to these self-limiting beliefs or these negative thoughts about yourself, okay? But Three of Cups, this is talking about celebrations. This can also speak of reunions. So, it could go different ways. This King of Wands can be a representation of your person. That's what I'm going to get clarified to see. Maybe your person is now in this energy. Maybe they struggle in the past being in this Emperor reverse energy. And now it is the time for celebration and union. But it's not going to happen until you let go of past pains, because we didn't seen that. We didn't seen the grief. We didn't seen the pains. Now, this is the Seven of Swords. This is truth. Remember, we had truth in your first set of cards. Now, the truth, you might be the cutthroat person, but maybe this card could be speaking of you facing your truth, which is you got to do some changes, because that's the constant theme with this reading. You got to change the way you think. You got to let go of self-limiting beliefs. But also, this can be, and that's why I gotta get clarifiers, could be representation of your person being truthful, because this world card speaks of the ending of a cycle for a new, happier beginning. Okay? The Magician, I'm seeing Magician reverse, trickster, not being honest. But here we go with the Lovers. So I'm definitely getting in the Empress. Yeah. That's like I said. I knew it could be either way. Emperor, Empress. Lovers. Baby, your person is your twin flame. It's no denying it. Y'all are divine counterparts. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay, so we got a lot of clarifiers, baby. So we gonna go over this. So this King of Wands is clarified by this Justice, okay? This is karmic debt being paid. This is truth, okay? Seven of Cups, reverse. So this is confusion, okay? So I feel like your person may have possibly went to a karmic, okay? And it wasn't what they expected, because the Seven of Cups upright speaks of sometimes of this illusion of wanting something so bad, and it's like that saying of being careful for what you wish for. So your person went looking elsewhere, okay? But now the truth is coming to light. It's the understanding. The Six of Cups, this is the soul mate card. Like I said, this is a soulmate twin flame connection. Your person cannot let you go. Your memories are on constant repeat in their head. Okay? Four Wands. Three of Cups, Four Wands. Those are two cards. I always said Three of Cups, Four Wands, Ten of Cups. Okay? The Sun, Ten of Pentacles. Those are happy cards you want to get in a relationship thing. So your person is definitely, they may also be thinking of marriage with this Four Wands and Three of Cups. Serious commitment to you. Now this Emperor reverse was clarified by Faith reverse, okay? So you and or your person may have lost faith in this connection, or may currently not have too much faith because maybe too much shit has happened. The Lovers. This speaks of a reverse, can sometimes speak of a karmic connection, but which I don't feel like is the case, or a couple that's in separation, which you are. Okay? So maybe your faith has been tested through this separation. This is the Eight of Swords. Again, didn't we get that? And this right at the top. The freedom. This Eight of Swords, that mental imprisonment. This is you and or your person just doubting it, doubting what this connection is, what it can be, okay? And then this Three of Swords. But you all have to let go of that pain. Let go of the pain, move forward. Holding on to that pain is not good for you. It's not productive. It's not good for you. Now, the Four of Pentacles, reverse. Clarify. The Moon, reverse. Truth is coming. Things are being brought to light. Okay? Two of Coins, reverse. This is when the balancing act gets too overwhelmed. Because, you know, in the traditional tarot, it's usually the man. And I don't know if he's standing on a rock balancing the two pentacles. Okay? Seven of Coins. Reverse. Feeling like it's a wrap. Nothing's grown. The fucking dirt is bare. The grass is gone. Okay? What's this? Seven of Wands reversed again. Now this can be um letting down your defenses, letting down your guards, or this also can be giving up because usually Seven of Wands sometimes, yes, it could be defensiveness, but it also could be fighting for a connection, standing up for it. Okay? So, the will. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe what's happening is letting your guards down in order to allow for these new happy changes. Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is the Three of Cups, right? Three of Cups clarified by Judgment reverse. This could be one or two things. Your person wasn't taking accountability for their actions, or you being overly critical and harsh on yourself, maybe even on your person, okay? Maybe overly thinking. That's why with this, I feel like how too you really in your head, especially with this connection, overly thinking about, oh, this can't work, it doesn't make sense. But I'm telling you, it does. Your counterparts, Ten of Coins, Ten of Pentacles, financial stability, financial freedom, abundance. But abundance can mean with this Pentacle financial, but it could also mean the abundance of love. King of Swords energy reverse. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. This is your counterpart. You can deny all you want, power to, but like I said, with you, you can be. And the King of Swords upright speaks of a person that's more than head over heart, who's more of a non-emotional showing person, okay? And so, the reverse, the same thing with you, how cutting head, King of Swords, is nasty. So I feel like your person probably has come at you in this energy, and that's another reason why you're saying, nah, this can't work. Maybe it's been a lot of arguments around this connection. Now, the Seven of Swords reverse is clarified by the Queen of Cups. Okay? As well as the Two of Swords. So I feel like your person may now be coming to the realization of exactly who you are to them. Okay? It may still be a confusion, but it's coming to the ending cycle. Okay? It's coming to the ending cycle. They know what it is. Okay? This Knight of Wands reverse. Maybe this is them saying, hey, look, I know I've been a player in the past. I know Seven of Swords. I wasn't honest. Okay? But again, we keep getting these counterparts. Here we go. You had the Queen of Cups, and here we go with the King of Cups reverse. King of Cups reverse is sadness, overwhelmed with emotions. Page of Wands. Here we go again. This new passionate spiritual beginning. Ace of Cups. This new beautiful spiritual beginning. Queen of Pentacles. This is you. This is you. So, part two, I don't know what else I can say. I think this is pretty much summing it up what you need to heal. Main thing I'm saying with the healing is letting your guards down, letting the pain go, okay? And making sure you have your guards up for people not to easily trigger you. But power two, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Join my angelic realm. I also have my Instagram where I post daily general reads, as well as my TikTok, which are usually 3-minute general reads, as well as my DIYs. So join my angelic realm on one of the three sources. If you join all three, it's extra love from me to you. Okay? So that's all I have for you. Pile 2. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is going to be your reading. So you guys chose Under the Mask, Confidence Putting the Past Behind. Now, before we go into details about this card, I wanted to go over what this reading is about in case you missed the introduction. So, today we are doing Who Are You? And what area really needs some drastic healing before union and reconciliation. Now, the reason I did this is because a lot of times in the twin flame journey, but it doesn't have to necessarily be the twin flame, and relationships in general. Sometimes we get so caught up with our person, what our person thinks, what our person needs, our true identity gets lost. And it also can stem, like I said, with the twin flame, where it's one twin who's awakened and it's one twin who is the runner twin. And when the twin flame starts, it's such this magical magnetic chemistry. And that's why anyone who always wants to say, asks, it's my twin, you're going to know. It's like you don't need validation whether or not that's your twin, because your twin is going to spark your, not only your heart, but your soul in a way that no other person will be able to. That's going to be that lasting impression. And when you all first come together, it's this beautiful, magical union. But what usually happens is the bliss, that's like the honeymoon stage, only lasts for so long because the runner twin starts feeling a little too vulnerable, because usually they weren't expecting the intensity of this connection, and it's like, whoa, this is getting too heavy, and so the runner twins run away. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, the runner twin runs a new connection. And then because of the intensity of the twin flame connection, no matter how one tries to pull away as much as possible, they're always going to come back together. It's like magnets. I wanted, like I was telling Power 2, I wanted to say rubber band, but eventually you stretch a rubber band enough, it could pop. So it's like magnets. No matter how one pulls away, that magnet's going to come back. So that runner twin ends up being hot and cold, in and out, mixed signals to the awakened twin, which messes with the awakened twin's mind, makes them doubt themselves, mess with their self-esteem, confidence. Okay. And when I was searching what subject matter to do for YouTube, that's what I was noticing. I was noticing it's a lot of low vibrational energy, a lot of doubting, overthinking, low self-esteem. And so that's why I wanted to do this, because when it comes to awakening, to me personally, the twin flame is one aspect of the awakening. Excuse me, y'all. As I sip, not my tea, but my coffee. This cup I designed. It's not as fabulous as the professional ones, but this cup I did using Dollar Tree products and paint markers off of Amazon. So y'all know, if you don't know, I do DIYs on my TikTok. So if you would like to see, sorry y'all, that's, whew, let me sip a little bit more. I'm sorry. But if you would like to see, maybe you don't have the money, or you're a DIY person and you want to kind of do like a low end version of those beautiful cups, this is literally hot glue and paint. So if you would like to see something like that, comment that below, because maybe that's something that I can add on my DIYs. And this was an infomercial from Charlisa. But anyway, like I said, with the twin that is awakened, it fucks with the mentals. And that's why I wanted to do this reading, to help remind you of who you are. Because now I'm kind of getting back on track. To me, it's two parts of awakening. You have the twin flame, if you're lucky, that's the discovery, and that's such a beautiful discovery of who is literally the mirror, the reflection of you, who God literally created for you. Okay, but that's one aspect, and I think sometimes we can kind of get so consumed with that aspect. So sometimes separation happens for us to rediscover who we truly are and our higher soul purpose. Also, talking about that, if you haven't checked my last video, I did why the separation happened, and I did it in 3 sections of why did this separation happen, what should you be doing during this separation, and is there a chance of reconciliation or union. So this one is more amplify of the healing and things that you need to do, because that's the other thing. So we know with connecting with our spiritual soul's purpose, but also it's healing aspect, because like I said, in a twin flame situation, the runner twin is usually going to be the emotionally insensitive person, okay? And that's because they have healing to do on their own, and then you have to do healing from that, because you got to think, after you've been emotionally mindfucked for so long, you're not going to be right. So you got to have this time of isolation to heal from that. Your twin has to have that time to heal and stop being this emotional what is it, cold, narcissistic ass. And that's why twin flame journey is very hard. And that's why I always tell people. And it's so funny because people have not been liking me, because I always say, sometimes in the twin flame situation, the runner twin can sometimes fuck it up beyond repair. And the awakened twin is just going to say, enough, fuck it, and move on. And that's why a lot of people will not end up with their twin flame, because it's not this beautiful happily ever after. You can get there, but it's going to be a lot of obstacles before you get to that stage. And that's why a lot of people will not end up with their twin. And I always say, if that's the case, you always have another lifetime. And when I've been saying that on my Instagram, people are so funny. They're like, but I don't want another lifetime. I wanted this lifetime. And I'm like, I understand, we all do. But at the end of the day, like I was telling, I think Pile 1, sometimes people look at tarot readers as the wrong thing. Don't look for validation from this tarot reader, okay? And I'm including myself to say, oh, what should I do? You should never look in a tarot reader and say, I need them to tell me what to do. You should look at tarot as guidance. That's why I say I'm that type of friend that's going to tell you my opinion and let you decipher. Because even with, and that's what I was saying with Pile 2, with God and the devil, it's choices. So a lot of people look at tarot readers as the know-all, tell me what to do. No, this is supposed to be guidance. And you have to make the final call about that. You know in your heart whether or not you want to forgive your twin. And if you want to forgive your twin, you're going to have to forgive fully. You're going to have to heal fully. It's not going to be an easy process, but that is something you have to take on. If you don't, it's no judgment with that. Like I said, you have multiple lifetimes with your twin to get it right. Okay? So, that's our little introduction of what this reading is about. And I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. So we're going to start. This is a 2-part reading, because y'all know I like to go in depth with my stuff. And that's what I love about YouTube. This is the only platform that I can go in depth, because to me personally, the only reason I really like TikTok is because it gets you out to larger masses in a quicker time. But I don't like that short. And I don't like that even on Instagram. It's so short. And I feel like that's when you have to like try to limit your answers to give it. And I'm not that type of person. And my spiritual team, that's like I said in previous videos, I could say I only want 1 card. My spiritual team will throw out 4 cards, and I'll put it back and say that's too much, and they'll put it back out like, no, that's what we're doing. I'm a very thorough, in-depth person, because I feel like if I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you. I'm not just trying to skim it, because to me, it's not about the money. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of tarot readers, they limit it because it's like, oh, I'm not going to be doing this for free. You know, that's my time, energy, respect. But me personally, if I'm a healer, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heal you and have faith in my God that the money's going to follow. So I'm just going to do my job that He's assigned me, which is try to give for you as much guidance as possible. So let me stop before I take y'all to church. But so it's going to be two parts. So the first part is going to be saying, who are you? And the second part is going to be saying what area needs drastic healing. Okay, so let's get into this card. What I'm going to do is read actually what they say about this card, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? I don't know if y'all can see, like I said, I've been having problems with my lighting, and I'm going to bring it up closer to you, but let me read it first. So this says, under the mask, confidence, putting the past behind. Through experiences of the past, your confidence is growing. You no longer feel the need to hide behind others. At last, you see and accept that you are a wonderful individual in your own right. You are looking for new challenges which will inspire and drive you. There is no time to waste as you are ready for action. Tears of sadness are now long gone. Those difficult experiences were a huge learning opportunity, but you have learned difficult lessons and realized they have made you who you are today. You may feel you still have a way to go before you feel fully confident, but you are on the right path in getting there. Take life one day at a time, and each day that passes, you will move a step closer to your goals. Okay, so let's get into how this picture looks first. Okay, and let me see. I want to make sure that it's focused so you can see. So, what I noticed with the mask, and that's what I'm saying, to me, this is representation of the divine feminine and divine masculine. Now, if you're the divine masculine watcher, just switch it where you feel comfortable. But what I'm going to say, to me, this is giving me the feeling of this divine feminine as the awakening one. This divine feminine is taking off the mask, which is the ego. Okay, and she is standing in her truth and her power. And I'm going to label the divine feminine as you, the viewer. But again, whichever side you connect with, you're going to know better than me. So I feel like not only is this divine feminine the awakening one, but she is stepping into her power as far as, I'm tired of playing these games, and I am now ready to put the focus on me and move forward. Now, the masculine, however, looks like they're still, and let me get that focus. Oh, look at that light, but I'm gonna fix it, don't worry, y'all. So the masculine looks as if they're still wearing the mask. Okay, so to me, what this is representation of is, and let me fix this light real quick. Yeah, so what this to me with the divine masculine gives me the feeling of this divine masculine may still be in denial of what this connection is. They may be wearing this mask because they are in a karmic connection and they're going through with this charade. But in all actuality, they're hurt. They may be coming in this divine feminist life portraying like, oh, you know, I'm over this connection. Like I said, because that happens in the twin flame. This, you know, this facade, this illusion. But in all actuality, they're hurt. Now, the divine masculine also may be hurt because they are feeling, because since this is a twin flame, Okay, you all sense one another. So it may be the sadness because they feel the divine feminine is pulling away. Okay, she is stepping in her power. She's over these games. She's done. Okay, she to me is vulnerable, holding her heart ready. But I feel like she's open for love, but she's also is wiser. Because as you can see, it's like she's lost in her thoughts of what should I do? I'm kind of tired of this. We see it's kind of like the boat on the side. So to me, this could be representation of the Six of Swords. This traveling kind of thing, leaving behind, moving forward. And I think that's the energy of you, the viewer. That's what you are currently in. You are getting your confidence. Okay, you're tired of crying, but you're also at a more welcoming energy to this union. But I feel like it's still this confusion and sadness of what to do because of your partner being in such this, hot and cold energy. So let's look in the oracles and see what's going on. Okay, pile 3. Now that y'all my final pile and I've done my other piles, I feel like if I did levels, because all 3 have similarities but differences, and because I feel like it's different stages, I would feel like you all are like level 1 of healing. Pile 1 will be level 2, and then pile 3 will be level 3. Pile 2 will be level 3. And I say this because with this picture, I'm now connecting the dots. Like I said, for a lot of you all who already know who your twin flame and feel that you are on the twin flame journey, you have been in that energy that I said of one, which I'm feeling is you. You, the viewer, are the awakened one, and your person is the runner. And they have been in and out, hot and cold. It has been a very tumultuous. I think I'm trying to say that. Y'all don't come for me. I'm still drinking my coffee. I'm still getting myself together. But it's been a very difficult, painful journey. Okay, y'all have been through it, and that's why with your first card out, the ancients. This is representation of your ancestors. Your ancestors are around you, showing. You see how like the heart. Okay. At this time they're telling you to surrender to them. Okay? Because what I feel like right now, your person is still in this mask wearing stage. Even though that they might be trying to come across like this is a one-sided thing, that they're not feeling the intensity of you, they are. And so, like I said, some people ancestors, like I know with mine, baby. That's where you think I get my strong uh, um blunt personality from. And I know the ringleader of it all is my grandmother, her feisty, so I love you, grandma. Some people, ancestors don't play that shit. Like, if you hurting their people, like, they get in defensive mode. And I feel like your ancestors like, oh, I'm tired of this shit. My baby is crying. My baby is hurt. Let me see what I can do. And it's not about like no bringing harm to your person, but maybe they like are trying to step in and say, let me show this mother how wonderful my ancestor, or my not my ancestor, my person, my family is. Like, come on, Dodo. Like, here they are. They have this heart. That's what I feel like. Sometimes the ancestors gotta step in. Like, okay, I'm tired of this shit. Let me kind of help lead your person a little bit more. Maybe because maybe their spiritual team ain't really working as good as they need to. So your family, like, okay, y'all slacking. We about to take over and fix this. Now, with this, you are sacred. Like I said, this connection has been making you question your worth, your value. Okay? It's making you question. I feel like it's a lot of um humiliation. A lot of humiliation. And that's the thing with the twin flame. It's different from just a quote unquote typical connection because it's not easy. So a lot of stuff that you accept, people who have not encountered their twin, they're not going to understand. They're going to be judgmental and make you feel like, oh, you stupid. You taking them back after they didn't did X, Y, Z. And that's because they haven't experienced that twin flame, or even some, because I know personally with someone that I feel like they have been with their twin flame, but I feel like she is such in her masculine energy. It's just like, I ain't playing that shit. Like, it is what it is, even though she knows this is a special one. It's just like, it's a wrap. Everyone's not like that. So it all depends of what energy you're in. If you're more in your feminine energy and your masculine energy, sometimes when our feminines are more in our masculine energy, they are more stubborn and more no nonsense. Okay, and that's why if you're a masculine watching for a feminine, that's a reason why she may be acting like that, because a lot of people, that's what I said with these readings, it's not about sex of male female, because I know it's females who are more so in their masculine energy, just like I know it's masculines who are more so in their feminine energy. And that too deals with the environment you was raised up in. If you were a masculine and you were raised up with by your mother, with sisters, you're going to be more in your feminine energy, and that's not a bad thing. That means you're going to be able to connect to women more easier than a masculine who wasn't raised up in the same environment. Same thing with the women that are more in their masculine energy. That could be they had a closer relationship with their father. That could mean they have a close relationship with their brothers. So they're not going to be as open or accepting to stuff as a female who wasn't raised up in that environment. Okay? So I just see you being guarded, and I just feel like Pile 3 is kind of like you're in this energy of confusion, of hurt, of pain with this drought. It's been a rough period. You are really in the trenches in this connection right now, and especially if you know this is your twin flame connection, you are really in the trenches of it, confused. Okay, and it's the sadness, and you may feel like you have to portray a certain way. Yes, I see you slowly starting to get in this confidence thing, but don't think being more in your power means that you don't have to cry. Let those tears out. I always say it's better to let the tears out than hold into it. Let those emotions out instead of holding into it. So with this first set of Oracle, I'm definitely getting a lot of sadness. It's been a rough period, and right now you're feeling alone, but you don't need to feel alone. Your ancestors are around you strong right now. I feel like they're pulling their sleeves up, and they're going to try to help guide your person a little bit more, because right now you see in this card, it's like all concerned, like they like, it's kind of like this somberness in their face, as they are looking down at their person. And I feel like that's your ancestors. They're just like, oh, especially like with a grandma, like, oh, my baby's hurting right now. Let me help him, her. So let's see your next set of oracles. Oh, okay, pal 3. Let's get into these cards. You have Mama Jumba Shine. Now, when I was looking in the backstory of this card, the term, they say European colonizers messed it up because I guess they couldn't pronounce it, and that's the term mumbo jumbo. comes from that. So what this is letting me know, maybe your person, maybe people try to silence you. Okay? Maybe in this connection, your feelings are kind of being uh, um passed off, and you, my beautiful souls, are meant to shine, meant to be in your power. Let me focus it a little bit more, because there we go. You are meant to be in your power, to shine, to be bright. And that's kind of giving me Capricorn energy as well. Okay. So definitely Capricorns, they're gonna say, Capricorns speak their mind. They are part of the no filter signs. And I feel like this is you. Don't run from this. Don't run from this, because this is who you are. So if your person or people in your life are trying to silence you, do not do that. Because this is what makes you uniquely you. Your bluntness, your honesty. Okay? Now, this Medusa, this is a well-known deity. Usually she is, and I don't know if okay, so yeah, with the snakes. I couldn't tell at first. So you see, I'm sorry, I keep going focus, because I keep going in and out of range. So you see how like all the snakes are around here? That's how we usually see. I think sometimes they portray her as like green, but anyway. So what this is telling me right now, pile 3, baby, you are hurting. You are hurting. And it made, because when I picked up this card, it gave me Queen of Swords reverse. Like, that's the image that popped in my head. And I feel like you may be coming across as irrational, especially to your person, but it's because you're hurt. Because you're hurting about this energy that your person is coming at you with. You can't understand it. It's frustrating you. It's frustrating, and it may also be, it's like your opinions are not being valued. Your emotions are not being valued, and it got you mad as hell, right? With this storms. This can talk of changes that need to be made. Sorry, y'all. I keep trying to, because like I said, these are beautiful images. This deck right here actually got released this month. Please support the creator. Please support the creator. I like to list. I'm the kind of tarot reader. I hate when I will see other tarot readers' videos and they have some of the most beautiful cards and they don't list it. And I'm like, I've told my Instagram phone I have addiction to tarot oracle cards. It's the artist in me. I love the imagery. That's to me how I really can connect to it. And this is beautiful images. So if you are a tarot reader, I always list my decks so you can go and check them out. But you are powerful, Pile 3. And then I to say the name, Oya, storms. You can weather any storm. Because you know what this gives me too with this storm? It gives me like X-Men storm. And that to me kind of ties in with your rage. You know how to control the storms. And sometimes the storm can trigger you to be in this angry, nasty mode. Okay? And you don't mean to be that way. It's just you're a very emotional person. You're very in tune with your emotions, and nothing's wrong with that. A lot of people hate that. Some call it sensitivity, but sometimes you need those sensitive people. You may also be empaths, and that's because I'm getting that energy of things really affect you. Okay? And that's why everyone cannot understand you. You, Power 3, are not for everyone. And I think you're comfortable with that. I think you're comfortable with knowing that you're not for everyone. But right now, the energy I'm definitely getting you in is standing in your power. Embrace what makes you different. Okay? Embrace your bluntness. Okay? But you got to let this pain go. You have to know that you are powerful enough to decide any storm that comes your way. You have the power to control the storm. You have the power to control the narrative. Okay? Let's see some tarot on who you are. Okay. I love synchronicities. Did I not just say you all are the Queen of Swords? And I was saying in reverse, Queen of Swords. And that coexists with that card, and I'm going to get it right now. The Mama Jumba, okay? This is you all. Very blunt, not for the bullshit. And I think this is why it's this frustration with your person right now, because it's like you all are this logical people, like, okay, 1 + 1 = 2. What the fuck are you doing? Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from y'all. Like, what the fuck? You know who I am to you. I know who you are to me. Why play all these games? Okay? And that's why I feel like it can go easily to Queen of Swords reverse. Where it's like here it's more of the sternness, but when it feels like you're being silenced, when you feel like you're not being appreciated, it quickly turns to Queen of Swords reverse, which is chopping off heads. Because it's just like, I'm not for the bullshit. Now you made me angry. Because Queen of Swords, Aries energy. And baby, when an Aries is angry, just stay the fuck out, especially an Aries woman. Baby, my mom is an Aries woman. Sunrise Aries. Sometimes when she's mad, me being a Virgo, and that's why sometimes our arguments could get so heated because she's stubborn as hell, I'm stubborn as hell, so we'll just be going. And when you try to come up against an Aries woman, that makes them even more angrier. Sometimes because Rams and Scorpions, they fight to the death. A ram will kill another ram to be on top. Okay? So that's what sometimes you just gotta give that Aries woman. I don't know too much about the Aries men, that may differ, but I know personally with the Aries woman, sometimes you just gotta let them have it, because they will go with you. They will fight you to the death. They're not for the bullshit. And that's why I said upright, because that's exactly how Aries women are. They are very not for the bullshit, black and white. 1 + 1 = 2. You know, they're not for all this gray area. But when you insult their intelligence, that's when they go here. And they're ready for you. So that's what I feel you are, Power 3, with your person. You know, it's just, it's this frustration because it's like, what are we doing? Why is it all this confusion? I don't know why it's just not making sense to you. Now, with this Temperance reverse, this again is speaking of right now you are fragmented, Power 3, okay? Your emotions are all over the place. It's no equal balance, okay? You have to restore the balance in your life. You see this beautiful energy, equal give and take. And I feel like right now, it's not in that energy, okay? With this full reverse, it's this fear, okay? It's this fear, it's this hesitancy, okay? And it may be this hesitancy with your person, because I'm also seeing this 3 of Cups reverse, and that can speak of third party situations. Okay. So maybe it's this hesitancy to move forward with your person because of a third party situation. Okay. Issues. It's this holding on to past. I feel like it's a lot of holding on to past things because of your person. That's what I'm getting with you of who you are right now. Pile three, I'm gonna say, because to me, this different from the other piles. This really the highlight thing was this sadness and grief. It really didn't give me too much of you, who you are as a person. But what I'm picking up as you as a person, I feel like you're a very strong person. You're a very blunt person. But I think because you're so strong, you're the type of person when you let your guards down and you let someone close to you, right? And they fuck you over, it's very hard for you to let that go. And then you get misjudged as this erratic person, but in your head, it's not being erratic. It's like, I don't get it because you're such a logical thinker. And I feel like that's the message right now. I feel like it's a lot of pain regarding this connection that you're in. Okay. So the focus more to me is that your spiritual team is trying to get you a little bit more grounded and kind of recenter you. So, since we're talking about your healing, let's transition into what area needs drastic healing in your life right now. Okay, Pile 3. So, what area in your life needs drastic healing? I think it's a slow down period. Well, no. Sorry about that, y'all, my daughter. But ceremony, this card speaks of slowing down, okay, appreciation, gratitude for small areas in your life. I feel like, and it makes sense, pile three, with that Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, you're so of, I don't get, I feel like y'all are the group that's like, that doesn't really get the twin flame journey. It's like, okay, this doesn't make sense. If we love each other, why aren't we together? Why is it all this bullshit? And I feel like that's why your spiritual team is coming through to help you. Because right now, this is a transition, no period, the shift. This is healing, this is restoring. And I feel like y'all are antsy because, like I said, starting off with that first card, it's like, look, I know who I am, who my person is. I'm tired of these games. That's more of what I'm getting as I see your reading. To me, this card is reflection of, I'm tired of these games. And remember how I said lost in thoughts, and I feel like that's you all because you're such this logical thinker of, it's not making sense to me why we have to go through all this. With this Ivy, this lets me know you are a very loving, compassionate person. Okay, you have so, and I feel like this is the thing. You have so much love to give, especially to this connection. But this also speaks of being guarded. You're guarded, and I feel like this is how you are initially with anybody, and it's kind of giving me the same vibes of how to far as a thin line between love and hate. Whereas I feel like you know how ugly it can get when someone fucks you over, and it's because you have so much love and kindness, and you start giving that to this person, and then when they do that, that's when they get the erratic side, and then your head is not being erratic, it's you saying, look, I gave you ample enough time and warning not to fuck with my heart. And now you did it, and so now you're going to have to deal with the consequences. So I feel like it's this guarded nature in you. And this card sometimes speaks of love re entering. And I feel like right now, you want this connection. I feel like you desperately want this connection with your person to work because you are so logical and you seem like, I know who you are. I know who I am. Let's make it work. But it's still to me this guarded protection. Like I'm tired of being hurt. And that makes sense with this warrior woman right here. this warrior woman is a woman who has been through war, who has the scar battles. Okay? She doesn't crumble. Those scars make her stronger. Those scars tell her story, and that is you. And then this too might be messing with you with exploring your spirituality, because I feel like you might be kind of, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm taking a feeling like you might be, for some of y'all, in this chaser and or obsession stage with your person, because it's like I just feel like y'all are such logical people. It's not making sense to you. And I feel like your spiritual team is saying, understand everything happens for a reason. Slow down, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to get recentered so you don't keep kind of acting in a erratic state. Because the erratic state is coming from being hurt. So that's why you gotta let these past pains go. You have to, and I saw about the forest baby. You have to kind of recharge, recenter. Power 3. That's critical for you right now. I just feel like right now y'all are in a lot of pain. Let's see what the next set of oracles. Okay, so what area in your life needs drastic healing? We have courage. To me, this reminds me of the strength card. Again, this is standing in your power, and I feel like this is also having the strength to move forward, the courage to move forward. And I'm picking up what is it? Timon, when he told Simba of leaving the past behind you. I feel like this is you. This is what you need right now, Pal 3. You need to let this past pain go in order to move forward. Okay? You so consumed with the how, why, that it's blocking you. And remember how I said with this card, didn't I say this gave me the Six of Swords? And here we go. This card, when I see this card, this always gives me the Six of Swords. And then you see how it looks like she's pregnant. And then pregnancy, birth, a new beginning. And look, we got strength again. All the synchronicities, new beginnings. Okay? If you want, and with the bottom of the deck being good luck, if you want to move forward this connection, you have to let past pain go, powerful. You got to let it go. You gotta let this anger go. You gotta let this frustration go. You gotta let go of trying to control it. That's what your spiritual team. You gotta let go of that. You have to surrender. Right now, your ancestors are saying, surrender it all to us. Let us take some of that load off of you. I'm getting like the Ten of Wands. I'm getting like someone with packages putting it like on the truck. That's what I'm visualizing. Your spiritual team, your ancestors are heavily around you. You do not have to carry this load by yourself. And remember what I said when I first started. Confidence does not mean acting like that pain does not exist. Because that's what I tell people all the time. You know, whenever you had one of those, because I call it, with me personally, I call it a shaking soda bottle effect. When you keep allowing pain to stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up. And so with me, with the bottle, it's like keep shaking, shaking, shaking. You still don't open. When you finally open it, it's a hot mess. So that is what happened when you have, we all have done it, so don't even lie and say you haven't. When you done have one of them hot ass mess, erratic, crying, screaming, frustrated things, and once you calm down, you're embarrassed. You know what that comes from? That comes from you with this facade of I'm so strong, I'm so healed. It's nothing wrong with crying. It's nothing wrong with anger. What is wrong is when you allow that to keep you in that energy. Get that scream out. Get that cry out, but don't stay in that energy. And I feel like this is what's blocking you. You keep trying to stop thinking of it from a logical aspect. Everything, especially love, is not black and white. This is what I was telling my mother. You know, a lot of people think love is black and white. It's just okay if we love each other. It's not supposed to be these hard times. It's not supposed to be none of this. It's just supposed to be this bliss. That's Hollywood bullshit. Love is the spectrum of all colors. It can go from white to beautiful rainbow colors and go back to black, which is the absent of color. That's the hard times. So stop thinking of love in this logical, rational thing. You are supposed to go through hard times because it's experiences, it's teachings that you're supposed to experience in order to move forward. So if you want to move forward with this, one, you gotta stop beating yourself up, okay? Because I feel like you're the type of person I was speaking of you start saying, okay, well, it's me. What did I do? Maybe I need to do this, and that, right? And because maybe you know sometimes with your anger that it could be a hot mess. So I feel like you start doubting and questioning yourself. And your spiritual team is coming through, Sean, saying, Power 3, you got to give yourself that self-love, self-healing. Take a breath. Take a moment. Take a breath. If stop thinking of this connection in a logical, rational manner. Stop. 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 Let's end with the tarot and see with what area needs drastic healing in your life. Okay, Pile 3. We have starting off the Ace of Wands. So this is telling me what area needs healing is preparation. Preparation, because this is a new, passionate beginning. Okay? And I feel like this is with your person. I feel like it's being prevented right now. You want it so bad, but you are the one delaying it. And I'm sorry, it's out of focus. Okay. You are the one delaying it right now, Power 1. You're delaying it because I'm kind of skipping, but I'm going to do this. This 3 of Swords. Let me focus that. 3 of Swords reversed. You're delaying it because you cannot let go of this pain. 3 of Swords upright is holding on to this pain, right? But you need to let go of it. You have to let go. I feel like it's like I was saying in the intro or explanation. The intro and its explanation. You know what you want to do. You know whether or not you want to move forward with your person or if you want to let it go. But I feel like you teetering, Power 3. You are putting up, so to me personally, now looking at this card, I feel like you are a facade. You are presenting like, okay, I'm taking my mask off, I'm open. But in all actuality, this is this facade of confidence because in all reality and actuality, you're not sure. You're not sure what you want to do because this shit right here has done a number on you. Your person has done a mother number on you. And you are angry, you are sad, you are confused, and it's like you want it, but you scared. You teetering. And the reason you're teetering because you're trying to rush the process. You're trying to skip these steps, Power 3. You're trying to be slick and to get the steps needed to have your happily ever after. And the main step that you're missing right now is that healing. Taking this time is to say, you know what? I'm not all the way okay. I'm not going to keep faking like I'm okay. I'm not all the way okay. I'm going to take this time. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to think this through. Nothing is wrong. It's no motherfucking expiration date on healing or heart pain. Okay? It's no expiration date. This is the area that really needs healing. Okay? And that's what I'm saying with this Page of Wands reverse. You're not really putting your full efforts. You're kind of, to me, are skimping it. You're skimping it. You're not really putting in the work needed to move forward. Because I feel with this Knight of Swords, your person is getting in this energy. Sorry, y'all, I keep getting on focus. Your person is getting in this energy. And to me personally, Knight of Swords is my favorite. Knight of Cups is nice too because that's like romantic. But to me, the Knight of Swords, that is that confidence. I know what I want. I know who I want. I am coming. No one or nothing to stop. That's what I love. If when me personally with love readings, out of all of them, I want to see the Knight of Swords. But it's funny because I am a romantic at heart, and the Knight of Cups, it's more of the romance and the loving and whatever. I guess like that's the one that's gonna do like the nice big dramatic thing because now they're ready to follow their heart. The Knight of Pentacles is not bad. That's just slow. It's like the Knight of Pentacles is like the one that wants to take their time, dot all their I's, cross all their T's in order to get there. They just being very smart and strategic. I don't want to get the Knight of Wands because the Knight of Wands is like a little bit of the Knight of Cups. They're going to come in, swoon you, but usually those are the ones who's not really ready for that commitment. They're ready to do the flirting and happiness, but they're not ready to commit. But to me, personally, I love the Knight of Swords because that is the person who knows what. You see the determination in this crowd with that little sword? I'm coming for you. I know what I want. But I think it's going to be delayed. You see? Two of Pentacles reverse. Because it's just overwhelmed. There's confusion on what to do. On what to do. You know, this is you, Pile 3. You're confused what to do. And with this Page of Wands reverse, you're not really putting in the work to get this connection out of the current energy it's in. Okay? Ten of Swords reverse. You gotta move forward. You either need to move forward, and what's this? Look, told you, Two of Cups. This is a soulmate twin flame connection. That's why I feel like your person coming. You're delaying it. You're delaying it. See? Nine of Swords. Your person is coming out this energy. See? Look. Look at this. I'm calling y'all. And I said I would love, because people get so mad with the calling out. Baby, like I said, I'm not no traditional tarot reader. You know, I love all different styles. This is just who I am. This is how I am with my customers. I have a customer service based career thing. So I treat people like friends. If you was like a friend coming to me in a reading, that's how I'm gonna talk to you. You know, and that's one of the things that I've always excelled in my jobs, because that's one thing my managers always loved about me, and that's what the customers go and compliment me on. They're like, wow, she's so warm, so inviting. It's like a friendship. It's a relaxing, because that's how I am. I treat people how I want to be treated. And so that's what, with the calling out, it's not no mean, nasty thing. It's just like a friend, like, girl, I'm going to call you out on your shit. You know, and that's how I am. You either going to roll with it or not. If not, baby, blessings, love sent your way. I can't change for you. But that's what I said. It's Queen of Cups. This is you taking your love away. You holding on. Okay? You overthinking this Judgment reverse. Look, I could keep going. 10 of Wands, overwhelmed, baby, Pile 3. You got to figure out. What was my bottom of the deck. Okay, there we go. Yes. Sorry, y'all. So, pile 3, you got to figure out what you're doing. You got to figure out what you're doing. You got to figure out either you want to move forward with your person or you want to let go. I think your person is now coming out of this thing and they are ready to move forward with you, but I think it's being delayed because let's get a couple of clarifiers just to, stand what I'm saying. Okay, so we got a couple. I only did it for 4 cards because these two I pretty much get it. Now, this Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Coins. Like I said, you are on the brink of this new passionate beginning. Your person wants to make some type of offer, okay? But, like I said, you are delaying it with this teetering. Got to figure out what you want to do. Pile 3. Okay? Page of Wands. Reverse. Clarified by the Page of Wands upright. Okay? So, you being detached, you need to put in the work. This is showing you of happy times. This is the fun times. You in this energy of no. 7 of Coins, like I said, growth. The Chariot, success, movement. King of Wands, this is the energy your person is in. Okay? You're still in this past energy. Your person is changing. You got to change. You have to change, pile 3. Okay? Knight of Swords. Page of Swords reverse. Not being truthful. Not being oh no. Yeah, not being truthful, because Page of Swords talks about communication of the truth. Because you see with the fox is kind of sneaking. Okay? And I feel like it's like you're not being honest. Okay? It's this breaking this toxicity. Okay? Letting this toxicity go. Right? 4 of Cups. Your person, I'm telling you, Paul, your person, it may not seem like it is, but behind the scenes, they are. You know what? The roles, I keep going back to this card. You may be the one with the mask, and this may be your person slowly coming to the realization. And you still kind of sad holding on to the pain. And that's why your person is kind of confused of what to do, because if this is your twin, which I believe it is, your energy is throwing them off. But there's 4 cups. They may have been distracted in the past, and now it's a realization of who you are, what this connection is. The sun, happiness, joy, bliss. Now, the 2 of Pentacles reverse is clarified by the 2 of Wands reverse, which lets me know your person may have looked elsewhere, which I said is typical in the twin flame situation, thinking the grass was greener on the other side. This shit was too intense for them. So they thought the grass was green on the other side, but now it's this realization. They're coming to the realization of, okay, it wasn't. 3 of Wands. This is the traveling, moving forward. Like I said, I definitely think for this group is third party situation involved. But summed up, pile 3 with what area needs drastic healing right now. It's your mindset. You need to be more grounded. You need to let that cry. You need to let it stop portraying like you okay when reality you're not. You need to just slow down, take some time. I believe your person is transforming behind the scenes, but God is not going to allow y'all to get into union as long as you're in this energy you're in right now, which is holding on tightly. Pile 3. So I know I kind of turned up a little bit on y'all. Like I said, I do it with love. So much love, okay? If you like this video, please thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell to be notified of all my videos. As I have said multiple times, I have my Instagram. My Instagram is where I post my daily general readings. I try to post 2, sometimes 3. It's been a little hectic because I'm doing so many different things, y'all, on my Instagram, as well as inspirational quotes and music. I also have a TikTok where I do my spiritual DIYs, as well as do my little general readings. So join my angelic realm somewhere. Okay, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Bye.